Would you look at that? The glue thread on Saintontas server is officially hidden, guys. Wow! You have an entire thread in your glue for Gacha's Max 3.1 Wuwa MSQ takes backlash thread. Context, Smack got massive backlash for his playthrough of Wuthering Waves 3.1 MSQ. And look at what's right underneath, guys. Oh, Pokke is financially abusing his editors. Yo, chat, do you know why I call this? Do you know why I call this? You know why I call this? Okay,
next time you try to height shame me, I'm gonna bring Lily into it. You won't like that one, bucko. Hey, you talk about my height, I'll talk about our girlfriend. If she was a Wuthering Waves player, I think the idea is that she wouldn't get bullied into whatever happens. Like that's the implication, because Hoyoverse's communities are literally the most toxic. And so the answer that John Seaman would probably give to your question is that's invalid, because if she was doing Wuwa cosplay, she'd still be alive.
You are using someone's passing to insinuate that Wuthering Waves community is better than Hoyo communities. Someone that literally ended their own life. And it's a way for you to push your agendas for Gacha Tribalism. Hey guys, MrPokke here. And this is gonna be our reaction to the first ever guide to Saintontas. One of, if not the strongest DPS in the history of Gacha gaming. I'm not gonna stall too much. The video just came out 1 minute ago. Okay, 2 minutes ago. And we are watching this live as we speak right now. I'm watching this for the first time, right? I am watching this for okay, not really the first time because I already recorded it, but this is the first time I saw this final product. So if you did some, bro, please don't tell me you like, you know. All right, please keep it normal. Without further ado, wait, let's test the volume real quick, guys. Let's test the volume. Is this volume good?
And after the call out, I don't know if Pokke has it in him.
How is this volume, guys?
He's ever gonna mention my name ever again.
How is this volume? One for good.
Ever gonna mention my
One
name
for good.
ever again, because I am his father. I am Pokke father. Hey, you talk about my height, I'll talk about our girlfriend. You won't like that one, bucko. And they all
bucko?
They're trash.
Yo, by the way, yo mods, we need a bucko emote. He says it a lot. You won't like this one, bucko? Yeah, we need a bucko emote after this, right?
Somebody getting raped and they go to jail. This is like not having an opinion about the Holocaust.
What a bitch. What a nasty, vile fucking cunt. What? I cannot believe this.
If she was a Wuthering Waves player, I think the idea is that she wouldn't get bullied into whatever happens.
All that is necessary for the triumph of evil is that good men do nothing. Hey guys, Professor Pokke here.
Whoa, Professor Pokke! Exceptional.
Yo,
chat, I think this intro so far has been a cinematic, right? W for you. W for this that was a really good intro. Alright, generally, like we instantly saw what Saintontas' performance is gonna be in the endgame content, right? Using all of his tool sets, right? His kit, his damage capabilities really shining with all that. So really W. Yeah, I paid bro $5 for that, by the way. Yeah, I paid bro $5 for the intro, right? Yeah, there it is.
Majority of the voices in the Gacha community after our first two series for the Out of War 1, as well as how Mr. Saintontas exposed himself by his reaction to my video, right? And today's particular video, we are going to be taking a look at exactly how does Saintontas actually work, which leads us to the topic we have right here.
How's that?
The full guide to
how's that?
CSG? So essentially, Saintontas for almost an entire year, if not even longer, has been the meta DPS unique playstyle as well.
Bro, that transition was $5, by the way.
Relatively long time that was not challenged by anyone else. He was the him for the Gacha sphere.
He
was
the him.
A lot of you guys are probably wondering how exactly can we utilize
Yo, is that box 2?
To the best of his efficiency.
Shit! Bro, that's crazy. That's actually crazy.
Hey guys, Professor Pokke here, and without further ado, we are gonna be breaking down Saintontas' kit, characters, how do you pair up his teams, what are they making.
Oh, by the way, box 2 is not in this video, right? No one is in this video except for Professor Pokke. There is a guest appearance from MrPokke as well. somewhere in the middle, but no one else knows. This was basically just me, myself, as well as Mr. Editor.
As
right?
well as
And
this
there it is.
Endgame Performance, in which we will showcase not just one,
There's no guest performance.
two,
Yeah, except for myself.
but more than 25 different clips of Mr. Saintontas doing absolutely stunning performances.
25.
in the Gacha space. So without
Oh,
further ado,
25 is a pretty high number.
today's content.
What could it have possibly
to
done?
understand Saintontas'
Whoa! Holy oh my goodness, is that the summary for Mrs. Saintontas? An attack scaling remembrance DOT DPS. Holy shit. Okay, let's take a look.
summary of how he
Bro, I
works.
feel like we have
He's a-
never... Okay, to be fair, I think Remembrance DPS really needed to take a look at how DOT is going to be functioning. Because imagine, right, why would you even want to use Black Swan or like High Incidence where you could just use like a DOT DPS like Saintontas, but he has a summon. Right, he has a summon. So that's like two different DOTs at the same time. So I'll be looking forward to see how this is going to be doing.
Scaling
also Twitch.
Remembrance DOT DPS. Almost perfect, but unfortunately, Devs has balanced out his high damage with a very fragile HP, and
Oh.
hence he will need really good sustain to
He needs
increase
sustain.
overall damage potential. With
I
the
see,
right
I see.
setup, Saintontas can do substantial.
Alright, wait, pause. Chat. In order to have the best viewing experience, I will not be one guide or like whatever. So chat, y'all just enjoy, like, I'm basically watching this like myself, and then y'all are watching this by yourselves, right? Like, y'all have your popcorns and you're chilling. So I can't keep pausing whatever you guys say. So we're just gonna go, right? We are just gonna go. We're just
Damage
gonna
to
go.
multiple Gacha communities. Kid is
Holy
very comparable to
shit!
Twitch from League of Legends. So
Bro,
as of
look at that!
now, in all
Bro, look at
three
that!
Endgame content,
Whoa! Oh
tier
my-
0,
bro,
which
that-
is
bro.
pretty much one of, if not
Bro, that is some crazy ass damage, bro.
Now,
That is some
After
crazy
Marco
ass
Lion,
damage.
Cloud Chaser, as well as
Ooh,
professional
triple
system. So if we
tier
just simply take a
0.
look
I
at
see,
what
triple tier
the
0.
Description for Twitch is gonna be
Okay.
a Zonite plagued red by birth, but a connoisseur of filth by passion. Twitch is not afraid to get his paws dirty.
God
aiming
damn!
a powered crossbow at a gilded.
Is that bro's face? In the goddamn... Okay, wait. First things first. How the hell do we have Collector, Runan's Hurricane, and Lord Dominic's in like 2012 League of Legends? Bro, I think only Saintontas can do this, by the way. Having access to items from 10 years later, there is some crazy ass DPS capabilities if I can say so
Killed
myself.
over, he has vowed
God
to
damn.
show those in the city above just how filthy they really are. Always a sneaky sneak. When he's not running around in the
Sneaky
slum,
sneak.
he's been digging deep into other people's garbage. for
Other
his
people's
punch
garbage.
and
Okay, that sounds pretty
perhaps
relatable.
A moldy sandwich, which I just felt it was really appropriate because as of the time of this recording, we do have Mr. Saintontas literally.
Wait, is that his Twitter? Wait, chat. Is that his Twitter? Hold up. Oh. Wait, 69k views with only 400 likes? Bro, that's a little bit low, right? I mean, I usually wouldn't go for like likes or like followers or whatever, but like, I mean, Saintontas seems to care about it a lot, right? Like, Saintontas really cares about numbers, right? Bro, how the hell are you gonna be having like almost 70,000 views with less than 500 likes? That is very interesting, don't you think? Alright, anyways.
Being Red's faces on what used to
I
be,
see.
I guess, his friends and colleagues. But very interesting. So just like any gacha unit,
Is that a 10 out of 10 pool value? What the hell? 10 out of 10. For a DPS, by the way. For a DPS. Bro, I've never ever seen a DPS unit at 10 out of 10 in my entire life. The only units that are like 10 out of 10, generally speaking, it should be supports, right? Because supports, they don't get power, all that kind of stuff. But for DPS to hit 10 out of 10, it's kind of crazy, bro. You are yelling over the video, but you can turn the volume up even more. Okay. If this is too loud, then...
and I have to see if Saintontas is gonna be having a high pool value for a team before deciding
Is
to
this good?
commit. And fortunately for you guys, yes,
Okay.
he's absolutely.
Wait, is this good? Is this good? It's okay. It's good. It's fine. It's good. It's good. Okay, how about I just speak like a little bit softer? Oh my god, but what if I can't contain it? Okay, wait. Let me lower my mic a little bit. Okay, is this better? I lowered my mic by like 2 decibels. Is it better? Is it better? I'm not sure if y'all can even tell the difference. It's okay? It's okay. Don't speak. Silence. Silence.
Absolutely gonna be a 10 out of 10 pooling value because simply put, you ain't him. So
I
let's
ain't
take a
him.
look here.
You want to know why? You want to know the truth about the matter? It's because they ate me.
Whoa!
Because they ate me.
Wait. What? They hate him because they ain't him.
You want to know the truth about the matter? It's because they ate me. They hate me because they ate me.
Oh, shit.
Yep. So
Okay, so like basically, right? There are no DPS in the world that can match up to Saintontas. You get what I'm saying? It's like, I always talk about this in like meta, right? You need a DPS that cannot be replaced, right? Unique, right? That's how you like consolidate a position to prevent yourself getting power. Because like, if you do have like a replacement that does similar things, then you might just pull for that unit. But if a DPS unit is like, nobody is him, right? Nobody can ever match up to the kit that we can see from Saintontas, then that means if you do pull Saintontas, he is almost immune to power creep in a sense. Because he is truly one of a kind. If we can all just come to an agreement statement, right? So
because
very,
of
very,
a
I see.
very feisty nature with how he deals his damage. His pull value is gonna be at a consolidated 10 out of 10 on top of his current meta.
Bro, he's so handsome, bro. Bro, like this. Bro, look at his hairline, his like shimmer, and bro, he's oh my god, bro, he's so handsome.
Even if you do not
No
eat
homo, no
toxicity or poisonous things in your life, he is unlikely to rerun in the future. So he is pretty much gonna be our true exclusive limited SSR unit.
True exclusive limited SSR. Bro. True exclusive limited SSR, by the way. That is, bro, you have to pull for him, bro. Like, if bro is not gonna rerun, and no one else is him, because they ain't him, then you kind of just have to pull for him, right? Like, even if he doesn't really do too much or whatever, but like, you play gacha games to collect, right? Like, at the end of the day, you want to collect these kind of stuff. So, like, if you do have him on your account, even if it's gonna be a little bit more toxic, but because there are like no replacements, you kind of just have to go for it. So I think
no one else is him.
Whoa! Bro, he power crept AMAP chat. What the bro, he has an entire tier to himself, right? A tier called Ain't Him. Have you guys ever seen any of this? I genuinely think if you skip Saintontas, it's like you're, I don't say this a lot. If you skip Saintontas, you might be greedy and stupid. Right? Like, what more do you need for you to put on this unit? You know what I'm saying?
So no close replacement in the current meta, unfortunately. Now, to understand a little bit more about Saintontas, we kind of want to just take a little bit of a closer look as to his development from his CBT era to the early versions and eventually to the current version we have in the DPS today. So back in CBT, Saintontas essentially tried to garner an audience by doing very similar things that he's doing right now, but with one huge downside. Because he does not have...
Ooh. Yikes. Yeah, that doesn't look too good. As Saintontas once used to say, bro, imagine getting cooked by the internet for your take. You know? Ooh, that's... I think he probably could have played this a little bit better last time.
A dedicated audience back then. So as you can see over here, this was one of his, if not his earliest videos, where he went up against a 1v1
CBT, by the way,
for
CBT.
Sayu, the voice actor of Jing Yuan. And under this description, it reads, some creators thrive on creating original and entertaining content. Others thrive on drama and the plight of other creators.
Chad, do you know the term age like milk? If you laugh, this thing aged so fucking well. It's gonna become cheese, bro, right? And never just...
Some creators even go as far as to spread and monetize lies about channels 1% of their size to satisfy...
Oh, so now that when he is a smaller content creator, this is what I would believe you would call a professional victim, right? That's why he's tier 0 in professional victim. So like if he is gonna go after a large content creator, all of a sudden he is the victim because he is 1% of their size. Oh, bro, that has to be some tier 0 performance right there. Right?
Their
You know what I'm saying?
burgeoning need of pride and score some easy points with their community. Unfortunately, Saintontas does not take kindly to bullies,
Oh, you wouldn't like that one, bucko.
in which he would then respond
I
17
see.
minutes of actual misinformation spread about him to thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of viewers. So as of right now, you really gotta feel the pity for Mr. Saintontas at the earlier days.
Bro, can we get a W for Saintontas, bro? W Saintontas, right? For going up against a massive content creator. 1%, right, by the way. He was 1% of bro size and it still went up against Sayu because he doesn't take too kindly to bullies. So he went ahead and dispelled all the misinformation despite being 1% of it, bro. W, bro. Bro, look at how nice my chat is. Look at that, bro. Absolute W.
Because being a new content creator is really tough. It's even tougher when the biggest players in the game practice so much irresponsibility on a daily basis.
Bro,
so
bro,
Mr. Saintontas
bro, I feel-
probably could have wished to
I feel really bad, bro. Like, imagine being someone like Saintontas, right? It's already so hard to be a smaller CC. Bro, imagine having to go online, right? Imagine having to go and stream and play your games and everything and have somebody actively spreading lies and monetizing said lies on their channels in an attempt to ruin your reputation. Oh my god, bro, I can't imagine, bro. Bro, if someone does this kind of things, bro, I think they would deserve the absolute harshest punishment. Wouldn't you agree, chat? Bro, wouldn't you agree? Like, if someone is gonna be like so large as a CC, right? And they want to like ruin these smaller CCs, I think they should have the absolute harshest penalty. Bro, held accountable, chat. Right? I think like these larger creators should definitely be held accountable, especially if they bully smaller CCs, right? And there
do
is
this in a offline manner, in a private manner, but preemptively blocking him to rule out that option shows me exactly the type of person you are, and he doesn't think we need to do that anymore. So just like I mentioned, his very first attempt at going after a content creator, especially for one that's gonna be absolutely enormous, unfortunately left him at a permanent debuff. Forever traumatized that his then smaller channel will never find footing in the drama content, because on the internet, more numbers means you're always gonna be right. Which
doesn't that make sense? Like, can you guys see how everything is coming to one piece? Since CBT, I think Saintontas just never got over this. Since this particular video, where he tried, right? He tried to do, like, imagine if Saintontas is at the size that he is right now, and he did whatever that he's gonna be doing, but with a smaller CC. So why would Saintontas keep doing this in the current meta, right? You can see how the development of it is like game design, bro. Like game design, right? There's always a reason of why a unit is gonna be where they are at in this current moment. It's because of the CBT kit, right? Because he was on the receiving end. Right, he was on the receiving end where the more subscribers, right, the more numbers you have as a CC, it means you're always right. Doesn't matter if Sayu was right or wrong, but because Saintontas was a smaller CC, he got mass disliked, right? Even his comment section was like, oh my god, this guy is such a clown and all that. So like, I think ever since this traumatic incident, he just never cleansed. I think it's a undispellable debuff. Not even where could cleanse that shit, bro.
in the drama content, because on the internet, more numbers means you're always gonna be right. Which very nicely translates into Saintontas' current kit, where as long as Saintontas have a higher number than you, as long as his subscribers is gonna be higher, his views are gonna be higher, he is always gonna be right.
Bro, that makes so much sense.
Probably stem from this PTSD that he has suffered all the way.
Professor Pokke is cooking, bro. Bro, this guy should be a guide maker one day.
From his very first
my goodness,
drama with Mr. Sayu, as you can see from all of his comment sections.
Is that my goat, Mujin? You're one of the most delusional people I have ever seen. Please take your meds, bozo, lamau, and diabetes.
Essentially just really disagreeing with his overall takes. As of right now, Saintontas is basically treating the same way he's being treated, except that he is going to be the DPS. As you can see from how he treats all of the other content creators, especially those that are smaller than me, and it is gonna be one of the most common line of argument if you're gonna be calling out Saintontas.
Absolutely.
You have no views, you have no followers, you have no subscribers, etc. So that was the
Hey, watch out. Bro, we are 7 minutes into the video and everything has been so fucking on point. It's actually probably gonna be the best guide content I would have ever, or rather the best guide content that Professor Pokke has ever done, bro. It's only 7 minutes in.
Early
It went 1 hour.
days of CBT for Saintontas, where he didn't really manage to take off that hard because he was too...
Okay, you know what? Thank you, Iru, right? Thank you, Iru, for making this 7 minutes episode. It was W Iru. You know what? I'll throw in another $5, right? Thank you, Iru.
just by himself. So instead, by version 1.0, Saintontas received a very, very substantial buff because he basically capitalized on the Wuthering Wave players as well as the Gacha Tribalism to fuel war between the communities of Wuthering Waves and basically everyone else. Now, this was definitely going to be a substantial buff because he is no longer going to be the main topic of focus. It is no longer Saintontas against someone else. It is now going to be a presenter, a reporter, someone that collects factual knowledge and presents them in a way such that they will have them as community versus community.
I see.
However, this ties himself.
Okay, chat. So this, just to add on a little bit over here, right? You know Twitch? As an AD carry, you can't be on the front lines, right? It's like going like into melee range against Olaf. You're just gonna get fucking cooked, right? So you have to deploy this strategy called pacing, right? You gotta pace out, right? You can't get into melee and go up, especially when you're not even fed. Bro, you have 1 item, bro. You have 1 item against a 2-item top laner that's 2 levels high. Obviously, you can't go up in the melee, right? Yeah, so like, for this particular point, it really just shows why should he put himself in danger? Just to make it such that, oh, everything is Wuthering Waves. Everything is Hoyoverse. So that if anyone wants to say, oh, whose fault is this? It ain't his. It's the Hoyoverse community, right? It's always the... Bro, I'm pretty sure Saintontas has more pictures of Dawei on his channel than my entire account, by the way. Absolute cinema.
Self to one single game. And there must be a way for Saintontas to pivot out from Wuthering Waves eventually because...
Yo, John Seaman, what up? You're lurking? Exceptional. I want you to... Bro, I want Saint Channels to be here, bro. I'll be looking for... Bro, I know y'all are like scrambling, getting your clips, and I said, don't even worry about it, right? We have a long ass time, so I'll be looking forward.
If the main weapon is going to be losing its effectiveness over time, then this method will no longer be as relevant. A further example to illustrate this point over here is to see Saintontas' YouTube channel. If you simply search the word Hoyo Show, you'll be bombarded with videos similar to this, where you essentially try to incite a us versus them community, where as long as you're gonna be playing Hoyo games, you are gonna be the bad guy. And then if you're gonna be playing Wuthering Waves, or if you're not gonna be enjoying Hoyo games because you like Wuthering Waves, the cruel community, then you're gonna be the good guy. Essentially what this does is to create a sense of false camaraderie.
Okay, you know what? If Iru had more budget, I think we could have had some like crazy gameplay graphics, but unfortunately, MrPokke underpaid his editors, so I couldn't really afford a better graphic over here. So do excuse me, Right,
a false community within those people that watch his content, thinking that Saintontas actually gives a flying shit about them, when in reality his ultimate objective is actually going to the next step, which is where we can take a look at his current kit today. So behold, this is going to be the meta and as to why Saintontas has been going so rampant for almost the entire year now, right?
I see.
After establishing his gacha tribalistic audience, he realized that, wait, I don't have to keep attacking games. Why not I just attack the creators who cover said games? Just like how he tried to attack Sayu from way back in the days, but the difference is, back then, he did not have a large enough audience for people to support him by his side. Now, with a brand new supply of viewership as well as all of his viewers being inherently Gacha tribalistic people, he can then resume attacking creators instead of the communities, effectively doubling his total damage output.
Double
damage his total damage output? Well, you can see very simply, not only does he gain clout from his already brainwashed communities, because at this point, it's starting to get personal. You are starting to attack the creators which other people look at, so it is no longer just about a company, which brings about a higher sense of parasocialism. But on top of that, if
my streamer is the GOAT,
to take out
my streamer versus your
sense of a W, farming aura, I destroyed this creator in the debate. The more he does this, the more his competitors' audience will see that, oh, my streamer is no longer the GOAT. My streamer is Wash. Saintontas, he is him. And therefore, the mindset behind every audience that his opponent has is one less audience for himself, leads to a double damage, where he will continuously decide to farm different content creators, especially if they're going to be smaller than him at their relative point of time.
Isn't this so smart? Because you don't gain... you don't just gain more views by going against creators. Because when creator go against creator, generally speaking, especially if they have like a dispute, more people will tend to watch it, right? Okay, like y'all keep saying no drama, bro. People love drama, bro. It's like in general public settings, even in real life, if two people are gonna fight on the streets, you're probably gonna, oh my god, what's happening? What's happening? All right, but like if it's just gonna be like Hoyoverse versus Kuro and all that kind of stuff, you're probably a little bit less inclined to see what's going on because maybe you don't even play both games. But if it's like your favorite streamer against like another streamer, then you'll probably be like, shit, I need to know what's going on. Right? So there's an increase in damage over there. And then on top of that, because he used every single bad faith argument in the entire book, he will destroy his competitors who are like not as well versed, not as meta as Mr. Saintontas, right? So they get cooked. Oh, they lost. And then Saintontas farms aura, farms W's, W Saintontas destroying this creator. So if other viewers of that streamer see that, like, oh my god, bro, how can my streamer lose? They will lose that streamer. Why would they want to watch a streamer that lost to Saintontas when I can just watch Saintontas himself who destroyed my streamer, right? He proved with beyond a reasonable doubt that the opponent is a fraud, is a grifter, is a rat, is a whatever you want to call it. So like this process can just keep repeating itself. Repeat. And he just keeps doing it and doing it. And the more he grows, right, the more complacent he gets, he will start to expand his territory, which kind of reminds me of like Napoleon. Do you guys know who is Napoleon? Gacha players. Napoleon Bonaparte, right? The French emperor that basically conquered the entirety of Europe because he was basically him all the way until when they tried to invade Russia. And then, okay, you know what? Okay, no history lessons, but and I want to do.
As of right now, this current kit has been stable for tier 0 meta for a very long time because he has been going on unchecked for pretty much as far as I can recall. However, just like every single gacha game, power creep is bound to happen. So here are just additional examples of all the different content creators that he's been attacking from Genshin Impact, from Zenless Zone Zero, from Wuthering Waves, especially Wuthering Waves, because Saintontas needs to dominate the market share just for himself. If there are multiple Wuthering Wave content creators, then that's gonna be a big no-no for Saintontas because they will rather watch actual gameplay instead of him for his drama slop. So he goes on to attack everyone, and all these things you can see from all the way in the past 1 year.
You know, Chad, if you're thinking about it, why have I just never played Wuthering Waves? You know, do you guys remember the first ever video that made Saintontas came at us? Hoyoverse deserves our apology. Yeah, because I made a parody. Alright, I made a parody of his Kuro deserves our apology. Alright. Bro, what if MrPokke just never went out there? And then we just play like, I don't know, like, bro, imagine if we were like a league streamer. Maybe none of this would have happened. But I'm not sure if bro felt like threatened or like, you know, MrPokke is gonna be eating his market share. But that was the first ever video that actually started this entire chain of one entire year of coming after me. I don't know. I don't know.
Has been going on. And you might be wondering,
it's my fault.
There's this one individual that Saintontas has attacked very frequently, but it is not going to be in any of these screenshots. Could you guess who that is gonna be?
Who?
Yes, there has not been a single screenshot of MrPokke, not because that Saintontas did not try to attack him, but he did it not just once, twice, but a grand total of 25 different videos made in the span of the past 1 year. So MrPokke is definitely been receiving a...
Wait, is it actually 25? Proof? Maybe Professor Pokke is talking off his ass, right? Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Wow! Wow, Professor Pokke is he actually counted 25 videos in a span of 1 year. God damn, brother.
Substantial amount of damage personally from Saintontas for a very long time. And I myself, as Professor Pokke, just felt that it was really appropriate that since he can make so many videos about my friend MrPokke, why not I just compile 25 different clips of Saintontas so that people can go ahead and just see the person.
Okay, chat, I think that's pretty fair. All right. I think that is hella fair. Is it fair? Is it fair? Or is 25 like too much? Fair or not fair? Okay, W for fair, L for not fair. Is 25 going too hard on Saintontas? Is Professor Pokke like bullying Saintontas right here? Cause like he did make 25 videos about me, right? So like I think Professor Pokke kind of wants to like be the guy that like, you know what? 25 videos, we equate that with 25 clips. Okay, W? Okay. Just to make sure that we're not an outline and that we're doing like some crazy action over here.
That he is truly gonna be. Now, I could be Saintontas and just from 25 separate videos on every single individual clip, but unfortunately, I neither have the energy nor the time, so I'll be condensing everything that we have today towards the end in the Endgame Performance.
Oh, don't worry about it. I will. Alright, I will. Like I mentioned, for every one day that Saintontas don't issue to me a public apology, and just basically clearing my name out of his mouth, we drop one video, right? We drop one receipt. And frankly speaking, I have way more than 25 actually. Yep, so we can keep this up all the way until he has a public apology for me, right? Yippee!
Alas, this
Devs,
brings me to the
listen!
power creep.
Okay, wait. For real. Do y'all think Saintontas hates me because of Devs Listen? Okay, I'm about to do something called psychoanalyzing, which I kind of learned from Mr. Saintontas, where he judges a person's character based on the facts presented to him right here, right? Do y'all think Saintontas was hateful towards MrPokke because of Death Season? Because why is Saintontas not the Death Season guy? And now, for the rest of his entire life, whenever someone says Death Season, they are only gonna see MrPokke. The face of Wuthering Waves Death Season, because this came out from Wuthering Waves. Why if MrPokke just never made Death Season? I think Saintontas would have felt like a little better. Then maybe he could make a Death Season. Then he can be the face of Wuthering Waves. And the best part, bro, I'm a tourist, bro. I don't even play Wuthering Waves like my main game, and somehow I am the Death Season guy. How dare this motherfucker be the Death Season guy when bro is literally a tourist? So I think it makes a little bit of sense. Okay, but once again, right, psychoanalyzing, right, so just my opinion, right, just my opinion.
So after months of constant damage to the communities, harassment, bad faith argument, and Gacha CCs, everybody just getting on his nerves, if you do not agree with him, you are basically against him. Devs Listen has finally happened, and today we are releasing the official patch notes to nerf Saintontas damage from here on out. So patch version 5.2, or I would like to call it patch 5.2, all of Saintontas lies and slander.
Okay.
Version 5.2, or I would like to call it patch 5.2.
Okay, I have no idea how tall is Saintontas. But that was pretty good.
All of Saintontas lies and slander will be exposed
no laughing.
in our endgame segment.
No laughing.
Upon exposing Saintontas right here by playing all these clips, it will result in a negative 67% total damage output. So stay tuned all the way towards the next part.
That's a crazy nerf.
So with the background of Saintontas being established and how it's going to be developing his character, now we can take a look at how his kit actually plays as of this current moment. So for his basic attack, Toxic Lies, he will use the lies and deceit as easily as he believes, during 100% damage multiplier to the main target and 50% to the adjacent target.
Okay, chat, I'm so sorry. The yapping is a little bit all over the place, but just try to listen, right? Just try to listen.
Usually, he'll be aiming this at the community and then subsequently against content creators. On top of that, this also deals 50% deal
weaponize
over
my
time
fucking
for 3 turns up to 5 stacks, but you pretty much will never just use this because he does have an enhanced basic attack, Bad Faith Arguments. For this enhanced basic attack, you actually have to use his skill.
Ain't no way Iru is slandering Sparksy, bro. You are gonna use Sparksy as a comparison to Set, bro. That is just fucking crazy, bro.
Which I'll talk about a little bit later.
Oh my god, that is just fucking crazy.
At this point,
the
he will
slander,
use every trick in the book to bring down his target's arguments. You can kindly take a look at our Art of Gacha War for in-depth analysis, as well as the follow-up video for how Saintontas constructs.
Yo, for that Sparksy clip, I'm minusing $5, and there it is.
His arguments. So now every single attack after using Bad Faith Arguments can do additional 20% defense ignore and 20% res pen. On top of all that, the effects are now 50% more effective to targets who do not stand on business. Of course, every single one of these attacks will be showcasing an example of how he applies them. So for his enhanced base attack, it will look something like this.
Obviously, it's one of the one of the most ridiculous situations. It's black and white, like I said before. You're either with me or you're retarded, right? You're with me or you're stupid.
I see.
That's just what it is.
Oh.
Thank you, Saintontas. So now we're gonna be moving on to his skill, and that is good.
Yo, chat, bro, I don't want to be stupid. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I don't want to be... I just don't want to be that. So, personally, he already put it that way, right? I kind of have to stand with Saintontas. Right? He's right, right? Because I don't think I'm stupid. So, as a matter of fact, I will always stand with Saintontas.
Going to be. Alright, thank you, Mr. Pokke. Now, back to myself, Professor Pokke, and we're just gonna talk about straight away the talent, which is gonna be self-victimization. So, as the fight continues on for Saintontas, the walls are slowly closing in to expose on him.
This is like somebody getting raped and they
attempt
go to
to do
jail.
more damage by gaining sympathy.
I'm just gonna be
from
honest,
his
that's
audience.
what it is.
So
I don't
now,
fucking
because of this
care. That
talent,
is what
he's
it
a
Iru, I'm minusing $5 because who the fuck is gonna be able to hear what the hell Professor Pokke is saying with his clip playing at the same time? Bro, that's minus $5 right there, you know what I mean?
Abs will actually consume 5% of his max HP, but it does not consume the shield, and the HP cannot fall below 1. And
I said add the clip, but let it play, bro. But just let it play without the fucking sound, right? So that I can hear what I'm saying. I said to add the clip, but do not sound like I'm a schizo, bro. Okay, you know what, bro? I'm so sorry. That was low-key abuse. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's okay. Next time, I will clarify what I want. I'll clarify next time. Clip with no audio, right? Sorry. I don't know. Abuse.
this particular point, when HP drops below 25%, he gains this buff called Hot. And for every single 1% HP loss, all damage will deal 1% more final damage.
I see.
Up to 99%.
I
so
see.
this is basically Saintontas' core identity, his core talent for his entire.
Wait, his core identity is being what? Self-victimization? I mean, it's pretty accurate.
Entire kit as to why he needs to keep dealing damage upon himself in order to inflict maximum damage to others around him. And this is also why, particularly for Saintontas, he requires at least a double sustain key.
Double sustain is crazy, bro. I think this is the first ever DPS I've ever seen in my entire life. You need double sustain. That is that's an equivalent of having both Hia and DHPD, bro. Absolutely.
To maintain DPS uptime in order for him to continue on his damage output. So with that being said, here are a couple of examples for self-victimization, as you can see over here.
Good God. Like, I have never seen somebody this toxic. I have never seen somebody this, like, just absurd. And the shocking thing is, I've never seen... Guys, this is like, you're just seeing somebody, and their way of solving things is to just, like, be the most insanely... This is just a level of toxicity that is unreal. Like, it is not even anything close to what we have ever seen in the space before. Have you ever seen stuff like this in the...
So basically...
If you laugh, +1 DOT.
Now Saintontas is pretending to be the victim because he has never seen anything like this amount of toxicity ever in the entire space. Because everything that Saintontas is doing is actually completely fine, but the moment somebody tries to fight back, this is crossing his line. He is now a victim and no longer the bully. So another example can be seen right here.
Bro, why? How am I even getting shit this morning? Bro, how am I the bad guy here? Bro, how am I being painted as the bad guy? I am so lost, man. I am so lost to what I have done to be painted as the bad guy here.
Why do you show my... Oh my god, bro. Bro, I was not laughing, right? I was not laughing.
It's truly unfortunate. So for this particular clip, you can see how the talent is really activating. Mr. Saintontas is so lost on why he is painted as the bad guy. He could not believe...
Actually, I lied, guys. I told him to do it to my face. Gotcha.
That the audience, the world, the internet is crumbling and
viewing
him for the person that he is. How can he be the bad guy when he is the one that has been putting up the good fight this entire time? And then one last example we can see right here.
Bro, I'm going to be honest. I'm just going to be real here. This is like somebody getting raped and they go to jail. I'm just going to be honest. That's what it is. I don't fucking care. That is what it is. I'm the one that's taking the training. I'm the one that's taking the training here.
Bro, I think for the first time in a... Okay, I guess it's not really the first time, but bro, look at his checkers. Bro, I think even his even his VIPs are like... That is a little bit... Wait, D'Artagnan used to be our viewer, by the way. Okay, I'm not sure if D'Artagnan is here. I'm not sure if Mr. God here is here. Hello. Hi. Yeah, I think even his channel is a little bit silly over here.
So for this particular
taking
moment...
the training?
Oh. Okay, yeah, he has taken the training. Yeah, so for this particular moment, you can see he just could not believe that after getting community strike for his comments, he compared this strike to that of a victim and going to jail for it.
He is taking the training though. Right? And if he's gonna be taking the training, bro, that is really, really unfortunate.
So with all these 3 examples, just one of the many, many, many cases throughout the past couple of months, you can see why
his video is back, by the way. Yeah. They removed the strike. His video is actually back. So if we are gonna be using his analogy over here, what do you think happens to that victim, by the way? Just go to jail and then just get released? Because it's definitely the same thing, right? Insane. Okay, you know what? It's an analogy, right? It's an analogy. It's not meant to be taken literally. It is just an analogy. It is just an analogy.
Saintontas is going to be a tier 0 in professional victim, which you can see from the endgame performance later on in the future, right? But with that out of the way, let's just jump straight into his ultimate, and that is going to be cry for help. Only cast under the status when he gets caught, which is going to be from breaking out skill. At 25% or lower HP, he gains the status caught. So in...
Wait, he doesn't even need energy, chat. Wait, he can cast this ultimate with 0 energy. All he needs to do is to be less than 25% HP, and then he gets cast it for free. Bro, 0 energy cost is a little bit silly.
One last-ditch effort, Saintontas starts farming sympathy by pretending to be a victim, marking all targets around him as the bully. Now, this is gonna be in tandem with his talent self-victimization, except that this actually does have active, where he will paint others as the bully. So don't confuse between both turns. The talent is gonna be
Thank you, Professor Bogi.
The ultimate is actually...
Okay, so... Wait, what's the name of the monkey emote again? The one that looks up. I wonder. I see. Wait. The thinking monkey. Chat, what's it called again? What is it called again? Maybe. Right, maybe. Okay, so like, bro, self-victimization is a buff, right? The lower your HP gets, the more damage you deal. The ultimate over here is a what's the thing? Is an active, right? One is a passive buff. One is an active, right? This is one where he marks the enemy target as a bully, so they are not the same thing. Thank you, Professor B.
It's gonna be a spell cast. So when attacking targets with bully, you will deal an additional 100% instance of poison damage from his community, scaling up to 500% depending on how many stars of DOT he has inflicted on the target.
This
is pretty much what makes Saintontas a top tier 0, I would say.
He has
extremely high damage in his targets. Unfortunately, his entire kit revolves him at being at low HP. So if you ever find a slight falter, right? If you ever misplace, that is gonna be the end, and then you kind of have your...
Okay, so basically Saintontas right here is a high skill ceiling unit, right? High skill ceiling. You can't like keep going to be like low health and like keep getting caught, right? You can't just stay in the caught status and then just spam ultimate. Because if you ever do misplay, bro, it is gonna be a reset angle.
Everything over again. So with that, here are a couple of examples for his cry for help. Getting his mods to clean up the Discord server after being caught by a Twitter account exposing everything that has been going on in that Discord. For me, that is not my job. If you guys want to see a document, it's going to be out there. I'm just going to be listing the examples where he basically...
I'm not going through that.
Go for it, LL, after his mod. I'm not going through that. Do you want to scrub through every single...
Also, I have no idea how the hell people managed to get this screenshot, by the way. Because like, who the hell can be leaking this? Isn't this a DM? How the hell did it? Okay, I genuinely have no idea how this screenshot came to be, but this is a DM, right? Is one Kaiser a traitor? Oh, bro, I legit I have no idea.
And another example is going to be seen from right here. Mass brigading another creator using his audience, not once, but twice. So this is the first case where he literally asked his audience, please help me report CJ's channel, as you can see right here.
Down, we'll be asking for reports every day. Yeah. It's too late, brother. It's too late. I'm gonna ask people to report your channel every day. I just need to
I see. Yep. Gonna ask. And then this is gonna be the same clip as a follow-up.
Let's go ahead. Let's report the whole channel and reference these videos when we can. That will be my ask of you guys, because these 2 thumbnails are just, I don't even care anymore. Like, I think after making these 2 thumbnails and uploading these videos, I'm okay with somebody's channel getting, like, deleted.
Yep, and then that was the first attempt of trying to brigade his community, and the second attempt is after he received a DM from YouTube chat telling him to report the channel, but never did it explicitly tell him to mass report one's channel, because that would directly conflict with YouTube's TOS, and that is gonna be brigading, which is exactly what he did right here.
Whoa! YouTube told us to mass report!
YouTube told us to mass report the
Wait. Let's take a look over here. Looking into this strike will let you know as soon as we found out more. Mind reporting the channel. Okay, so either Saintontas, his glasses is a little bit foggy and he just made up the mess out of nowhere, or he's just lying. Oh wait, that's just basic, right? Oh wait, yeah, it's just basic. Oh wait, it's toxic. Like, okay, yeah, it's toxic. Yeah. Okay, so it's toxic lies. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Wait, where's the part of the clip again? There we go.
YouTube told us to mass report the channel, so I guess it's allowed, boys. YouTube told us to mass report his channel, boys. We got permission. Report the fuck out of his channel. Do it right now. Report everything.
I didn't AI. Someone didn't type this. This is not fake news. It is literally on YouTube's terms of service. Other types of content that violates this policy. Content that encourages abusive behavior like brigading. Brigading is when an individual encourages the coordinated abuse of an identifiable individual on or off YouTube. Yo, this is not very good looks, Saintontas. And I know like the other content creators like CJ and like Kates, right? Maybe they didn't have like a bigger platform. Right now, let's take a peek over here. Now, I don't really want to care that much about viewership, right? I have almost 4,000 viewers from Twitch and YouTube. That is not a good look, my man. Yikes.
Told us to do it. Spam, report, everything.
He was so happy that, oh my god, he has the permission to cry for help publicly. Publicly crying for help, thinking that it is not gonna be a bad thing because YouTube gave him the permission to mass report another content creator's channel where it is literally in black and white for YouTube's terms of service. Brigading is going to be again.
You know what? Hey, chat. As a matter of fact, bro, if y'all love drama so much, bro, I'm done playing Gacha games. I will be the villain himself. I will main Twitch. I will stop playing Mordekaiser, bro. I will main Twitch, bro. I will just do this which I will, by the way. I will. Right? This is day zero. Right? Until I see that public apology or when he takes out all the videos about me, bro, this is just day zero. And I am never, ever stopping. So I wonder who has more to lose. Myself or Mr. Saintontas? We'll see, right? We'll see.
Their TOS. So with that being established, we also have one more example, and that is gonna be right here.
Tectone, I need this. Please, Tectone, I need this.
So this was basically an example of a projection.
Oh, by the way, yeah, he was not referring to himself, right? He was basically mocking CJ for begging to Tectone. Now, I'm not sure if you guys know what is the definition of projection. It is basically you are trying to make it look like someone else is doing something when in reality, it is you who are doing the exact same thing.
Trying to illustrate CJ as the one begging Tectone for help, when in reality, I think over the past couple of days when this has been going on, he has repeatedly gotten advice as well as aid from Tectone, with him commenting under his videos, talking about the situation and attempting to diffuse everything so that people can go about their separate ways. Unfortunately, Saintontas not only did not accept Tectone's help, he decided to quadruple down and go even further. And at this point, I don't even know who is gonna be there to help.
That's the craziest shit, you know. Like, Tectone literally came in to help him, right? Okay, I'm not sure if y'all saw the video. It's like he tried to diffuse the situation, right? He's like, this drama is silly, right? Okay, y'all should just chill and then just go on your separate ways. Like, he literally tried helping him, and then he's like, nope, I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna keep going, And the reason why I say this over here, is also because wait, let me take a look at this thingy. Oh, what's this? Oh, shit. A pin 2 minutes ago. Damn. I'm crying, bruh. I should just go to law school and be a lawyer for Twitch streamers, specialized in defamation lawsuits. Saintontas wants to specialize in defamation lawsuits when he literally tried to slander me with his 2 hour 15-minute long hit piece just to create a smokescreen for the situation around him against a guy that has said nothing on this entire situation. Consequences of him anymore, which are gonna be seeing from all of our endgame performance. So now, a very quick topic on his signature weapon, and that's gonna be the goalpost shifter. All red herrings applied is now doubled.
Double, chat!
Multiplied by 67%.
Bro, double is
I will say
crazy.
this is extremely recommended because otherwise,
Holy shit, double is actually crazy.
Farm those W's and auras with his audience when it's caught. So no alternatives. Just get the signature weapon.
Alright, we just get it.
Completely fine.
Alright, we're just gonna
so
get it.
now we're gonna be going on to our second last portion, which is the team comms right before the endgame content,
has no
and that's
friends
gonna be
now.
right here.
Guys, I have a lot of friends. People don't actually recognize that there have been a lot of people talking to me behind the scenes, telling me how fucked up it is, and that they're making videos.
I see. They are making videos. What was that song that Saintontas sang again? What was the song again? The one about voices. Okay, bro, I can't sing as well as Saintontas, right? Bro, credit where credit is due. Saintontas is an excellent singer, right? If I sing, bro, my chat is gonna go deaf. So the something voices in my head, oh, very, very good. Notice how he really had to pause a little bit of a second there before saying that he has friends. Let's just take a look at it again.
Unk has no friends now. Guys, I have a lot of friends.
Bro, if you laugh, he has no friends. There was an almost 5 seconds pause because he was scrambling to try to convince himself that he actually still has friends after this entire thing has been happening around him. But yes, when it comes to the team comms, Saintontas is definitely going to be a hyper carry, so he really needs sustain because he keeps damaging himself to amplify his damage output. Otherwise, known as friends. Bro, I'm not sure if y'all noticed. Bro, whoever that chatter is, that chatter literally cast a Morgana Q on Saintontas, bro. Like, CBT1 Morgana Q, where the bind was 5 seconds.
Oh, he
Let's
really
see how that
had
is
to
again.
pause a little bit of a second there.
Bro just cast a
before
Morgana
saying
Q.
that he has friends. Let's just take a look at it again.
Unk has no friends now.
Yo, who said that, by the way? Is it here? I'm not sure if it's gonna be, like, on that chat over there. Oh my god, I see it. Oh my god, wait, I can't. Wait, can you just see? It's like a red name. Oh my god, I can't tell, bro. My eyes are like failing, bro. I really can't see. It's like a red name. It's a VIP. Bro, it's a VIP. Bro, his own VIP just got a 5-second Morgana Q. Bro, I literally can't tell. Oh my god, bro. I hope they don't ban him though. Ooh, that would be a little bit rough.
Now, guys, I have a lot of friends.
There was an almost
Okay, enough.
comms
Okay,
to
enough.
amplify his
Alright,
damage
enough.
output. Otherwise, known as friends. So if it does not have the sustains, then it is definitely going to be a little bit of a problem. So with all that being established, I have pretty much come to the most important segment, which is how exactly does Saintontas actually function in our current endgame performance. And ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the files.
Okay, you know what, chat? I would love to continue, but I do kind of need to take a piss because this has been absolutely insanely cinematic. W chat, W shiver. Let me refill my water bottle as well, and I'll be right back, right? Okay, let me pause the recording. Thank you. Give me one. Once we go here, there's no going back, by the way. At this particular point, I just want to tell chat, brace yourselves. Brace yourselves, right? So in the order of our endgame performance, I have dedicated, bro, look at how long this is. It's literally like almost half the entire video because I do have them 25 clips. Okay, chat, to be completely honest, I think I might have miscounted. It's like plus minus I want to, but it's like 25 different clips with commentary. So in the order of, I would say like severity, is where these clips are gonna be presented. So we're gonna start from like more mild. It's like, you know, like when you go to a fine dining restaurant, it's like appetizers, right? You go for something chill, right? Or like when you eat sushi, you don't eat like chew toro, like the fattiest tuna first. You want to eat like the skinny tuna, right? So as it gets heavier and heavier and heavier, I would genuinely be surprised if Saintontas' audience still continues watching him after this. But let's take a look.
also known as his Endgame Performance. So we're gonna take a look at all of these
Alright, thank you.
one by one. And I was thinking to myself, how many examples can I actually get?
Alright, Axel, what is Saintontas Islands? That is a great question, Emu. I actually intentionally left out Saintontas Islands. You know why? Because he is the only motherfucker. There's no such thing as a dupe Saintontas. He is the only motherfucker in the entire world that can hold up to this regard and still be in tier 0, right? That's how you know bro is gonna be a tier 0 DPS, right? Thank you for the excellent question.
For this guy, because there are just simply way too many. And like I said just now at the very start of the video, if you made 25 videos for MrPokke, then I think Professor Pokke actually would be pretty poetic to include 25 different examples of Mr. Saintontas on his Endgame Performance. So without further ado,
By the way, this is just for this particular segment, right? My actual clips that I have compiled, 32, 31 plus 90. Oh, exactly 50. Yeah, I have exactly 50 clips that I've compiled. And it's still growing. Now, this is pretty much not possible for my ass to just like do it all by myself. But I would say I get like 90% of it by myself, you know, because, oh shit, yeah, I'm him. Yeah. Something live by the sword, die by the sword, something, right? Consequences, if I can say so myself.
we are gonna illustrate all of the different clips. And I would say they're gonna be in a ascending order of expertise, as will quickly eventually come when you take a look at the clip yourself. So this is gonna be the first of many, and you will notice that he has this complex for pretty much his entire career.
The classic
they
music.
hate me because they ain't me.
And
You want to know why? You want to know the truth about the matter? It's because they ate me. They hate me because they ate me.
Yep,
he's right.
Very exceptional, and you will see
He's
how
right.
this sentiment is gonna be.
He's right. The one and only. This is pretty much his endgame performance that determined that bro does not have idolins. Because no one is Saintontas, bro. No one is him, bro. They ain't him, right? They ain't him, right? No idolins.
Whether or not you can even be Saintontas. And then for the next performance, it's gonna be his habit of
really good.
Subcounting or Viewcounting.
Oh, this is really
so
good.
I kind of want to just bring you guys back your memory from our first CBT days for Saintontas, where
this is a refresher, by the way, in case you guys have been not paying attention because y'all were like gooning halfway or whatever the fuck. We actually talked about this a little bit back to his CBT 1 kit, right? His CBT 1 kit, it is basically just like a refresher of like how he was like at this point 1.5 years ago. All right, so
as a little creator, he was the one self-victimizing ever since the start because he was a smaller CC that is like 1% of the size of Sayu, and he cannot accept other creators that are way bigger than him last time to publicly spread and monetize lies about the channels 1% of the size, which is referring to himself. And
okay, but at this point, I'm okay, right? Like, based on Saintontas' own logic and argument over here. Because he is a big boy now, right? He is almost 100,000 subscribers, bro. Wait, he has like more viewers than me as well, right? Yeah, because he keeps comparing MrPokke fell off, MrPokke can't get views. So like, at this point, Saintontas is literally bigger than MrPokke, right? He's literally getting more views than my entire career because he is absolutely him. Hey, I ain't Saintontas, right? I ain't him. So I think it is completely fine for me to do this video because he's bigger. Right, I am in Saintontas' old shoes right now, where I am now the smaller content creator that gets no views. So I don't think he can use this argument against me where like, I'm bullying Saintontas because I have no views.
Burgeoning sense of pride, scoring easy points with their community. If there's gonna...
I'm botting, by the way. Yep, this entire stream is filled with bots, right? I have 5 billion bots right now. I only have like 2 real viewers, so what to do?
Be an age like milk, this is pretty much it, if I can say so myself, right? So let's take a look at how Mr. Saintontas is like nowadays, where everything to Mr. Saintontas now is about views. Alright, definitely a decision to follow me for the third day. You have lost 200 subs on YouTube. Can rotating to Saintontas make her higher views than MrPokke?
Bro, I literally have lower views than CaptinCabinetz, bro, right? So I think MrPokke is really innocent. Alright, I ain't got no views, bro. So like, this is a nothing burger, right? Yeah, it's completely fine. Yep, don't worry about
Mr.
it.
Pokke is always gonna be in his head. Yo, try to get more than 1 like per hour to hit the algorithm.
Yeah, I fell off chat.
$5 for a 194K channel. Talking about his view
$5.
count. Talking about
Oh my god, your mods, we need a $5
view count. Talking about Aithoma sub count. Talking about his view count. Now, another endgame performance that's even better is his tantrum. He literally threw a tantrum.
Wait, chat. Before we show the tantrum endgame performance, right? Do you guys want to see something like really diabolical? Like super fucking diabolical. Really diabolical. Okay, actually, now I'm guessing it's not that diabolical. Read the chat, Omega. Say it's sarcasm. It's sarcasm. Say it's sarcasm. Oh, for the botting? Okay, I know I don't bot, right? But hey, if you want to frame it on me, then sure, right? Right? He can try, right? Oh my god, MrPokke is botting, and then he can try, right? I mean, he will definitely try though. How the hell did a MrPokke who fell off all of a sudden have how many do we have right now? All of a sudden have almost 4,000 viewers in one day. Beep boop. Yeah, he can try. But I know I didn't, so maybe there might be another case for slander. Maybe, right? And then what to do? Beep boop. Yo, chat, wait. Should I show this? Because I kind of just got this. Honestly, rhetorical question. Yep, I'm going to show it. Alright, so this is going to be MrPokke is financially abusing his editors. A true Asian. $5 of doom. Poke is cooked LL. And they made a bingo. Singlish crash out. I am being attacked by Tagtone. Saintontas orchestrated this to draw attention away from me. He is trying to destroy our community. My community is just business. We aren't friends. We agreed on $5. My old friend backstabbed me. Wuwa community mentioned I treated you like... Okay, you know what? Yo, Mr. One, how about I do this for you right now? Let's do this for you right now. And I do. Is this here? Okay. I think so far this is not here yet. Yep. We'll take this. I guess we can't really take this because it's not agreed on $5. It is agreed on the work that you're gonna take. I didn't call him brother. I did mention Warring Waves community. Right? I did mention Warring because Saintontas is basically trying to farm Warring Waves. So I did mention. It's just business? Absolutely. Alright, it is just business. They are trying to destroy our community. My old friend backstabs me. Okay, so I need one more, right? I will need one more. Yep. I'll try to do my very best to fit your bingo over here. But in any case, we still have like how long do we have over here? We still have like halfway to go, right? So maybe we can take the bingo, right? Exceptional. Alright, let's go.
For not getting invited to Kuro events as a Wuthering Waves player.
But unfortunately, like, all the collab content from Kuro is, like, run by, like, a clique of, like, it's, like, Sweetly, Brax, like, Fob, and then they keep inviting MrPokke and Jenna to, like, everything. Right? Like, that's, like, it. It's literally Sweetly, Fob, Brax, and then MrPokke and MrPokke and Jenazad at every event, and they all suck. They're trash. It's the worst collab events in the history of it.
Yep, so that is basically bro slightly crashing out because for some weird reason, he just never gets invited to these Kuro events anymore.
You know why though? You know why? You know why? Okay. Unrelated to the reason after this, but if I was a game publisher, right, or like a game developer, would you rather invite this guy that doesn't really play your game that much, which means it is gonna branch out to a new audience, right? Because I don't really play Wuthering Waves that much, so if I were to stream it, okay, granted, I have no views anyways. It might get a little bit more exposure. Or would they rather invite the guy who's, and I wouldn't say all, but like majority of his content when it comes to Wuthering Waves, it's not even about Wuthering Waves. Food for thought.
Especially when tourists like MrPokke who plays Wuthering Waves like once a patch still gets invited. Just a little bit of context for this scenario. Saintontas actually did get invited to an event before. Really long ago. In fact, one of the first ever Wuwa.
Okay, I'm gonna be for real. I legit almost completely forgot about this. I legitimately... Oh my god, bro. Yep. Because I kind of just thought that Saintontas just never gets invited, right? Because he said it, right? He said it. Wait, let's play the clip, right? In case it's a misinformation.
Like a clique of like, it's like Sweetly, Brax, like Fob, and then they keep inviting MrPokke and Jenna to like everything, right? Like that's like it. It's literally Sweetly, Fob, Brax, and then MrPokke and MrPokke and Jenazad at every event, and they all suck. They're trash.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, just to like give a bit of context, right? Yep. So this was one of those events last time. In fact, this was one of the first ever Wuthering Waves events, by the way. This is a $2,000 Wuthering Wave tournament. I'm not sure if y'all still play Wuthering Waves. It was really, really long ago. Where we basically had like this like 3v3. I went up against Tectone, and the Tectone literally clowned on me by asking Sarah. Okay, you know what? Don't even worry about it. So I won on Tectone, and then I lost because Sarah fucking destroyed me. But anyways, really long ago. In fact, one of the first ever Wuwa hologram tournament in which he proceeded to cheat in a 1v1 against Sweetie, and he still lost. And it just made the entire room. Yo, do we remember, chat? If y'all were there, I think you would know all was the context, by the way, if y'all were there. Yeah, maybe all of the like Kates and CJ, they don't know that much. I know. Right, I know. Like, it was literally like in a brand new thing, and I think like they had a banner pick, and then like Saintontas was like, oh my god, I don't really play this character. So like in the middle of, like before they actually went up against it, he was like constantly practicing against boss. I think like around 30 minutes. I'm not sure what is the exact time. He was just practicing and practicing and practicing. And then Sweetie, I think that she was like what 16 hours of like no sleep or whatever. And bro still lost. Room so awkward because he was not willing to back down.
Moves that can take him out here though. The whips are so long range. And...
Oh, but unfortunately, facts are facts, and yeah, that might be why. Anyways, moving on to the next endgame, and that is gonna be a classic. Now, this was actually back. Oh, this was a throwback. All right, okay, for my new viewers, right? If y'all didn't see our previous Out of Gacha War, this is just gonna be for MrPokke, right? Where basically where he calls all of you guys, yep, everyone that's watching this stream right now, you are getting called out, right? That's why I invited this particular segment, because it's literally talking to my chat right now. Saintontas for the past is talking to my chat right now. For our War 2, where we expose Mr. Saintontas. If you guys haven't seen that particular video, I'll just quickly put it over here, just to see how Saintontas can use it to destroy his opponent's audience as well as character.
Remember, this is the guy saying, I'm using fallacies. Right? Yeah. The thing is, this just leads me to believe that Pokke's retarded and his entire editing team is retarded. Because if you weren't retarded, you'd be able to identify there's a literal fallacy in this video and you wouldn't have published it.
Maybe that's why I can abuse them. Yeah, Saintontas is right. Yeah, because like if they weren't, I probably can't abuse them and pay them $5. But luckily, because of Saintontas said so, right? So I managed to abuse them, right? And I would do. And that is W. And then this is gonna be...
That's rough.
His
and
audience.
The only people that could believe whatever's being peddled over here are literally...
Wait, chat, that is you, by the way. Pay close attention. That is literally y'all. His
and
audience.
The only people that could believe whatever's being peddled over here are literally retarded children. But then you take a look at MrPokke's channel, right? You take a look at his thumbnails, and he kind of is appealing to retarded children. Yeah, like the thumbnail design, like, look at this. Like, he's really going for that Genshin rated G audience right there with that one. You already know.
Genshin players! Hey, how many of y'all here play Genshin Impact? How many of y'all here play Genshin Impact? And there it fucking is, bro. And there it fucking is. Caught. I am pandering to Genshin Impact players. Bro, this is why they call me Mr. Genshin. You know what I'm saying? And there it is. Thank you. Now for the next Endgame Performance was very, very interesting, where he had a insane crash out with another content creator, Arikado. Oh, bro. When I saw this, bro, I laughed so fucking hard. Okay, but it's not funny to me anymore because I was into it so many times. But oh my god, bro. Absolutely not. Weaponizing. You guys can't laugh though. Kindness. You guys can't laugh. Look at it. Wait, chat. You guys can't laugh. You cannot laugh. You cannot laugh. Alright, bro, I'm not gonna laugh. But if you laugh, oh my god, bro. No laughing.
Exactly what's so cooked about this video, and then to see this guy proceed to go ahead and weaponize my fucking kindness. He's weaponizing my fucking kindness. I don't care anymore. Go fuck yourself. Get farmed, retard. Thanks for the $500, dipshit. Because how do you take fucking act of kindness from somebody who's just trying to not
Hey, wait, he can pay MrPokke's address 100 times. Yippee! $500 W farm.
ruin you, and then use that against them. Go fuck yourself. Hey, maybe Arikado, this is your future, brother. Get one good drama farm bid, and then, well, good luck. Good luck with the rest of your life. And so, yeah, I think that's a great way to end off this video.
I wasn't laughing. I wasn't
He
laughing.
basically used the opportunity for where Arikado wanted to speak up his mind against Saintontas. And when Saintontas tried to silence Arikado by taking down a video, asking him to not do it, and when he refused, he painted the narrative in a way that he weaponized his kindness.
Alright, just to take a look over here, right? Someone let Arikado know he gotta take this vid down before I react to it tomorrow, or it ain't gonna be good, bucko! It ain't gonna be good, guys, right? This is a W kindness from Mr. Saintontas because, bro, he never told me this before. Anyway, I posted my video how long ago? I think it has been 2 hours, right? Yeah, it's been roughly 2 hours. I don't think Saintontas has ever told this to me, which is a clear sign that he was showing Mr. Arikado kindness. Because Saintontas never shows me kindness, right? He never shows me a single ounce of kindness. And now, this is where you can see the disparity between Saintontas' treatment to people that he are kind, right? He's kind towards. W. Wait, W.
The kindness in question being right here. In case you guys didn't see.
Yo, it is literally comply! W kindness.
So as you can see over here, his kindness is letting him know that he gotta take this vid down before he reacts and farms him. That's his definition of being kind. Exceptional endgame performance. Now moving on to the next endgame performance, and that is gonna be using Foxsol's near-death alcohol experience to paint him as an alcoholic, using this very underhanded tactic to insult Mr. Foxsol.
This is just
Bro, this particular clip, okay, I don't really know what's the situation behind Foxsol, but I think like he got into like this alcohol thingy and he like almost like passed away. But I have no idea what's the full context, right? But the context over here doesn't really matter because what matters is Saintontas can use that experience as a way to correct or assassinate.
Just Foxsol looking for like 30 minutes to find out where the piece is. I don't need to watch this because I'm afraid I might catch a secondhand. You know how like when you're in the same room where somebody's smoking, you can get like secondhand smoke? I'm afraid that watching the same video that he made is going to give me secondhand alcoholism.
that I felt I wanted to truly settle down in.
You got secondhand alcoholism. Congrats.
And there it is. Really good
Congrats.
endgame performance. And now moving on to the next one, and that is basically more so not to any CCs, but to Zenless Zone 0 itself.
Oh,
where
bro, this one is pretty big, bro. I'm actually quite surprised. Nobody actually talked about this particular statement. It was around YSG's patch. Hey, y'all
they
can
are
see what's up.
going
Y'all
to
can see
get
what's up.
offline. Zenless Zone 0 will get
ZZZ.
offline in
Where's
CN.
ZZZ, girl?
Whatever that means, I'll leave it up to your imagination, but that is basically what he said.
Pokke Dadusin. And there it is.
Someone's about to get real offline in CN. Somebody about to get real offline in CN with these dudes. She's the only one that's protected. Everyone else, though? Come on, man. That's one of the most recognizable looking fucking faces. Hey, yo, this is the dude that fucked up the ZZZ story. You gonna remember that face.
So for fucking up the Zenless Zone 0 story, someone is gonna get offlined by CN. I mean, I don't know what offline means, right? Because the thing with Saintontas is that he always leaves things up to interpretation. And then if you misinterpret what he's saying, it's your fault. So I don't really know how to interpret this. I will leave it up to you guys as a viewer. And then if you interpret it wrongly, it's your fault.
Yep, insinuating that the Zenless Zone 0 developers, will get offline for a story patch.
I don't know what it means.
Exceptional.
I have
Now,
no idea what it
moving on
means.
to the next endgame
Right?
performance,
And
and
very important, never make assumptions, alright? That's how you get away from trouble. Never ever make assumptions. I don't know what offline means. That's why I didn't say anything about it. So I'll leave it to you guys.
it's gonna be a classic banger that I think some of y'all probably have seen it before.
Oh,
and
yo,
we're
shout out to Kate's. Captain Kate's chat. If y'all are watching this, yo, hello.
gonna play again.
What a bitch! What a nasty, vile fucking cunt! What? I cannot believe this.
I can't believe you've done this.
Are you serious? She's out here making a joke out of me getting sexually harassed.
Now for the next example for his Endgame Performance. Okay, the context of Saintontas getting sexually harassed, right? Like, we gotta give the context. The context was basically, I think CJ used him in a thumbnail, and then like, something come dumpster or whatever. Yeah, so that's his definition of getting sexually harassed, right? In his own words. There's the context, right?
Performance is where, after he himself got a hype train on his stream, he then compared his stream to CaptinCabinetz stream and called her viewers brokies or unemployed because she doesn't have a hype train. I've actually never seen any creators talking like this in my entire life, but take a listen for yourself right here.
And because this isn't happening to Capstream, all the people that hate me are unemployed. So Cap just has a bunch of unemployed, angry people in her chat. That's why she's getting no subs.
Yeah. Yep. He earned a lot of subs from this past few days. I think bro got like, what, 2,000 plus over subs for this entire world, bro. That's a huge fucking bag, bro. So, W Saintontas. But, yeah, we're gonna make fun of other creators for having no subs and her viewers having no money. So, they want to do it, what do you
Tying a little bit back into the situation where everything for Saintontas is about views, is about followers, is about subs, and you have less than Saintontas, then you are simply gonna be in the wrong. Exceptional performance over here. And then for our next endgame is gonna be where he publicly states that a content creator, CJ, is a convicted criminal in an attempt to basically character assassinate what he is trying to say.
Interesting.
The context for this story is that CJ himself mentioned that he was in court for fighting when he was younger, never ever mentioning he was convicted as a criminal. For the full story, Professor Pokke doesn't really know. If you want, feel free to ask him, but this is gonna be the clip right here.
You know, CJ is a convicted criminal, right? He has admitted it on his stream. He has been convicted. He's a convicted criminal for fighting people.
Okay, so what happens over here if it's not a convicted criminal then? Does CJ have the authority to go nuclear on Saintontas for spreading myths? Because you gotta remember, Saintontas has the verbatim from his old days. Channels that are much smaller, almost 1% of his size, getting attacked, right? So if now the roles are reversed and Saintontas is gonna say CJ is a convicted criminal and it's not, then does CJ have the right to go nuclear on him, right? I'll leave that to the CJ viewers to decide.
Like, yeah, he's convicted. Like, literally, he is. Like.
In a perfect scenario, in Saintontas head, even if really CJ was a...
Yo, by the way, thank you for all the subbies and like the super chat, bro. I'm muting everything because otherwise I can't finish. But thank you, I'll thank everyone there. Thank you,
criminal. Does it really change the main points that CJ was trying to make in his video? Very exceptional ad hominem. But now we're gonna go on into something that I personally think it is probably the most uncomfortable, cringiest moment I have ever seen in my entire career.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my fucking bro. This, bro, I know exactly what Professor Pokke is talking about, bro. This clip, it was so bad. Like, it was legitimately so fucking bad. Oh no, wait, I need to prepare myself a little bit. Oh my god, it was so bad. It was legit so bad. Let's go.
As a content creator, this is when Saintontas, because he got made fun of for his height, drags Fob Master's girlfriend into the argument. And the silence was deafening. Just take a look at his face and his body movements, and you will see what's going on right here. I'm not going to say ending, just take a look.
Okay,
next time you try to height shame me, I'm going to bring Lily into it. You won't like that one, bucko.
That was where we got that, by the way. Bucko!
Hey, you talk about my height, I'll talk about our girlfriend.
Look at him. Just notice his composure. He is really angry.
What?
I think that was one of the first times I ever saw Saintontas
What? Is that
That flustered.
Cause she's like your fucking chat's girlfriend too at this point. You guys are so fucking parasocial.
I think bro's actually autistic.
And guess what, guys? I'm in Bob's chat.
Oh my god.
What? Bro's like actually autistic.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so bad. Bro, notice how literally no... Okay, I guess there's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Bro, 4 ohms. Okay, 5 ohms. Oh my god, bro. That moment was like... It was so fucking weird. I mean, I don't even know, bro. Hey, Fob, by the way, if you ever see this, I'm not sure if you were there for that moment, but oh my god, bro. Personally, I would not take that. If you say this shit about facial, oh my god. This wouldn't even be close to the amount of shit I'll be dropping on him. So then what to do? Yep. Oh my god. That actually happened. So he said if he were to get made fun of for his height, he will bring Fob Master's girlfriend into this as our girlfriend. Because Fob's girlfriend is in his chat, and that Saintontas is in Fob Master's chat. And between all those, I just want you guys to really focus on his expressions and his body movements one more. I'm so sorry if you are like cringing in real life, but you have to just look at, like, this is just unreal.
Next time you try to height shame me, I'm gonna bring Lily into it. You won't like that one, bucko. Hey, you talk about my height, I'll talk about our girlfriend.
Oh my god.
Our.
Oh my god. He is like, well, he is really moving. And then he's like in the water and like...
What?
Oh my god. Oh, yeah, he... Ooh.
What? Is that...
Cause she's like your fucking chat's girlfriend too at this point. You guys
Okay, honestly, at this point, it was still not the worst. The worst was when he started laughing, bro. Like, oh my god, bro, this
fucking
is
parasocial.
This is not real, bro.
I think bro's actually autistic.
And guess what, guys? I'm in Bob's chat.
Bro, like, what the fuck is even going on, bro? Oh my god, like, I just don't get it.
But what? Bro's like actually autistic.
Feel the cringe, chat. Feel it. Oh my god, feel it. For all those times you loved it, feel the cringe. Feel it slip through the fucking screen into your ears and feel it, bro. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, feel the cringe. Enough. Oh my god. Feel it. I would just have one little comment to add for this as Professor Pokke, in which if he ever said this to, let's just say, for example, if he ever used this line of reasoning for like Gacha Smack or like Tectone, or screw it, even if he were to use it for MrPokke and he wants to bring MrPokke's face out into it, that would be a extremely different situation. So, yep, I don't really have too much to say. Yo, once time I play again now. Let's move on to the next Endgame Performance. And speaking about Gacha Smack, here is where Saintontas threatens, or rather,
this is a good one.
That
This is a
he
good one.
could end Gacha Smack's career if he wanted to.
That's the thing. I don't think Smack is the loser that needs to be crucified and have his career ruined for his takes. Because you do realize I could if I wanted to, right? Like, do people not understand that I could if I wanted to? There's no reason for anybody to be doing anything like that in this space.
Yep. Watch out, Gacha Smack. You are literally on Saintontas' good grace. He could, if he wanted to, end your career if you ever cross out the line. So, better watch out, bucko. Bucko? Okay, so this is the context, right, bro? I have the glue, bro. I have the glue. So, like, the context for this, like, Smack actually saw this. Like, a couple of hours ago. Smack actually already saw this. The thing with what happened was, Saintontas was literally lurking in Smack's chat because he have to try to explain himself. Otherwise, Smack would be like super fucking pissed off. And I have this timestamp right here, right? So this is gonna be the context. So this already happened. Alright, this already happened. Hold up.
Because you do realize I could if I wanted to, right?
Yeah, Saint, that's not a misconstrue, brother. You misspoke.
Yeah, that was not a insinuation, brother. He's like, yep, you misspoke. He was really gonna go in, and you could see Saintontas being the victim, spineless coward that he is, spamming in Gacha Smack's chat, trying to fucking defend it. Because he was on business. He was not fucking around.
Right, you misspoke. I'm just being honest. But hey, you're in chat. That's fine. It's completely fine.
Bro, he's not even laughing, bro. He's not even laughing.
Like,
people not... And there it is. Then we both misspoke, to be fair. Not even an apology, by the way. It wasn't even an apology. It's like, all right, yep, I misspoke, but you also misspoke, so it's fair. He was literally he instantly crumbles. He instantly crumbles because he could sense that Gacha Smack was not going to take it. All right, Gacha Smack is not like MrPokke. I let you get farmed for like 25 times and just say nothing. The moment he gets caught, we both misspoke. Instantly, bro. Literally instantly.
Not understand that I could if I wanted to. I simply, there's no reason for anybody to be doing anything like that in this space.
Yeah. Once again, he clarified it as...
Look at it. Bro, he is sweating, bro. He's like, oh my god, bro, I need to save myself, bro. Oh my god, Smack is, bro, please stop. And then after this, if you guys want, you can feel free to check out the VOD for yourself. Essentially, they even got into a call. They even got into a call and talked out because he was so fucking scared that Gacha Smack was gonna go on it. And you know what is the best part? Here's the best part. The best part is, let's take a look over here. Wait, let me try to find the glue in a little bit. I think I have it. Oh shit, guys! Would you look at that? The glue thread on Saintontas server is officially hidden, guys. Wow! Yo, Saintontas, are you watching? Are you scared? Ooh, I can feel you trembling, my man. Oh, so this is right now, right? Wait, what's that? Oh shit, bro. Wait, why are you hiding? Wait, why are you hiding, bro? Wait, you're the man, right? Why is bro hiding? Oh, that is not... Okay, wait, bro. I have to do this. I have to try this out for myself. It's too tempting not to. Hey, Saintontas. That's not a good look. Bucko! Oh my god. No, that was so fucking satisfying. Bucko! Oh my... Bro, that is so fucking satisfying. Okay, so I guess Saintontas has hidden the glue, guys. Ooh, that is a really... Oh my god, chat. Wait, what should I do, guys? I can't find the glue anymore, guys. Yo, chat, I can't find the glue anymore, guys. That is so unfortunate. That is so... whatever shall I do? Whatever shall I do now that he has hidden the glue? If only someone like MrPokke was smart enough to screenshot the glue before it got hidden. But MrPokke is a silly dum-dum, right? Yeah, MrPokke is just a silly dum-dum that doesn't know how to defend and stand up for himself. So I would just get duped by what you were attempting to do. Saintontas. Yo, you want to hop on this chat and beg for me to stop? You want to hop on? Because I am about to show it, my man. I am about to show it. The moment I see it, I'm about to show it. Wait, chat, is he actually here? I'll be surprised if he's here actually. Should I keep going? Oh my god, yo, Saintontas, I found it. Yo, you wanna call my bluff? If you type in the chat right now, I will accept it and I won't show it. Do you wanna call my bluff? Is it in the chat? Oh, he's not. Oh, he's not in the chat. Oh. Wait, he really isn't? Oh, he's not? Okay. Alright, so Saintontas has decided to not crumble. He doesn't want to crumble, right? He doesn't want to show a sign of weakness to the guy that he farmed 25 times for the past 1 year, labeling me as a retard, labeling me as an abuser, labeling me as the Hoyoshika or whatever the fuck is this. Okay, so Saintontas, I guess I just show it then. Alright, let me just take a look at this. Okay, so what is this? What is this? Oh! Saintontas! You have an entire thread in your glue for Gacha Max 3.1 Wuwa MSQ takes backlash thread. Context, Smack got massive backlash for his playthrough of Wuthering Waves 3.1 MSQ. And look at what's right underneath, guys. Oh, Pokke is financially abusing his editors. Yo, chat, do you know why I call this? Do you know why I call this? Do you know why I call this? Consequence. Okay, though, I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling fucking good right now. For 1 entire year, for this guy farming the fuck out of me, thinking I would never ever clap back. Bro, what? Bro, this is like the equivalent of like Twitch, right? Like Twitch is chilling, right? He come to my lane and like, I'm the top lane Nasas, right? Yeah, he's like chilling and like farming, right? Suddenly he's killed me a couple of times. Bro, 1 year later, I have 1,000 stacks. Wither. You know, oh, I do think this just do be a little bit satisfying. Yeah, so looks like Mr. Saintontas, despite trying to hide his glue channel, which is now gone. You were a little bit slow, bucko. Okay, wait. You know what? Wait. I can excuse you, right? I can actually excuse you. You know why? Wait, not this one. You know why? I think I can excuse you. Whoa. How do I? There we go. I can excuse you because you never thought I would respond, right?
And after the call out, I don't know if Pokke has it in him. I don't think Pokke is ever going to mention my name ever again. I don't think Pokke is ever going to mention my name ever again because I am his father.
Oh, shit.
I am Pokke father.
Ooh. Ooh.
And he knows it.
Yeah, I know it, right? Yep. So bro really just thinks I am just never ever. He is so, look at that smile, chat. He really thinks he can go on forever and ever and ever and ever. Yo, you know, chat, bro. He is technically right. Because I wouldn't have. Like I did. Right? I wouldn't have if I did. I would have just left, like if you just left me alone, right? I was doing my early access and you were dealing your shit with like Kate and I Saints, or not Saints, sorry, CJ, everyone else. You were like, you're 1v9, right? You're 1v9. You're 1v9, right? If you just left me the fuck alone, I wouldn't be doing all this. Except you wanted to try and slander me by saying I abuse my editors. This is you, right? This is you. This is you. So, if you're gonna be crying victim, right? Oh my god, bro, Pokke is going after me. Oh my god. Make him stop, make him stop. Ooh, there is just one thing I have to say. Okay, you know what, HL, let's move on. Right? So there's the contest for the Gacha map. Hey, guess what? We still have 20 more minutes. Right? We still have 20 more minutes. And we're gonna keep going. And then for the next endgame performance, it's gonna be body shaming Aithoma's physical stature right here.
Pounds.
Oh.
I think 21 pounds is probably more accurate, though. Yeah, he would topple at like a light breeze, and I think he would get beat up by actual middle schoolers. So it's like a little bit odd to see him like talking so big.
Yikes.
He is physically the most pathetic person I've probably seen in my life. Just wanted to let you know that he looks like E.T.
Physically the most pathetic person he has ever seen in his entire life. Okay, chat. I have something that is way worse than this. Way worse. It was in your, I think it was in your glue, right? I think it was in your glue. I already got it. So if you want to hide it, don't want to hide it, I don't give a fuck, right? It was something that... Are you scared? It is way worse than this. It is not a clip. It is not a clip. It is something that he typed out in his Discord. And it's really just so fucking crazy that no one ever shown anything. You know why? Bro, his Discord server is public, by the way. It's not a private server. Like, anybody... Okay, I'm not sure if it's actually anybody, but it was a public server. Which is why, like, the carnival files from, like, Plume, it got leaked out, right? Yeah, so, like, technically anybody could have just went and screenshot for, like, the past, like, I don't know how many years it was, right? It took me, like, less than 1 day to get all of this. If I show this, Saintontas, I think you might actually not be in a good position. And there's this one saying, right? There's this one saying. Never review your ace. Never. Okay, I guess this is technically not really, because I have so many aces, bro. It's like if I was playing poker, I get rockets every single fucking... I have so many fucking aces, right? I am gonna save this just in case bro apologizes. Alright? Just in case bro apologizes. If he apologizes and he deletes all the videos, public apology, by the way. Yeah, I want a public apology on your main channel. Alright? Saying everything that you're gonna be sorry for and deleting all of the videos that you've made about me and never mention me ever again. If you don't, I drop this tomorrow. And you... Wait, what is his word again? Wait, let me find a word. What is the... Let me find the... Alright. Silence was right here. I'm not gonna say ending, just take a look.
Next time you try to height shame me, I'm gonna bring Lily into it. You won't like that one, bucko.
You have 1 day. Alright, you have 1 day. Alright, yep, I'm gonna stall. Let's move on into the next.
There's gonna be straight up,
bro, chill. I have a lot, guys. I have a lot, right? Chill, bro, right? I have a lot over here.
Where he proceeds to say that he is entitled to drop some slurs because of how gay CJ is. So let's take a look.
I'm gonna just be so for real with you. This guy's super gay. Yeah, he's just super gay. No, that's really uncomfortable. Nah, bro, what is wrong with you? Bro, what's wrong with you? Nah, report the shit out of this, bro. What the fuck? Ew, 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 ew. You gross as shit. Oh my god, I should probably drop slur. Honestly, I probably actually justified to drop a slur or two.
Do it.
Say it!
Because he felt that he was so grossed out.
Say it!
And literally saying that CJ...
Wait, Saintontas, you are grossed out by a man's half-naked body? Wait, are you grossed out? Wait, Saint. Is this you? Yo, that can't be you, right? Because you are grossed out. Is this you? Oh, shit. Yo, that's you, right? Ooh, that is you. Ooh. Oh, I muted discuss that, bro. CJ. Oh, yo, shout out to CJ. Alright. Harry Torres gets late. WCJ. Okay, if you guys want the audio, I guess I could play it, but like, there was a lot of like effects over here. Hold up.
Oh shit, bro. Yo, this nigga CJ need more subs, chat. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This nigga's funny, bro. He said that shit with a straight face, bro.
Wait, they're just gay. Oh.
Con what? Consequences.
CJ is gay as if it's a derogatory term that he wants to drop a slur or two. Now, this clip we have already seen just now, but I thought it was pretty interesting where Mr. Saintontas basically compared to his community strike on YouTube to that of a rape victim and a rape victim going to jail. So, here it is.
I'll just edit again. I don't give a fuck.
Bro, I'm going to be honest. I'm just going to be real here. This is like somebody getting raped and they go to jail. I'm just gonna be honest. That's what it is. I don't fucking...
Yo, in that cup, it was Gamers Ups, by the way. Use code POKE for 10% off Gamers Ups. Use code POKE for 10% off Gamers Ups. If you want to get Gamers Ups, use code POKE for 10% off Gamers Ups.
Care. That is what it is.
It is what it is.
I'm the one that's taking the training? I'm the one that's taking the training here.
How am I taking the trade?
Wait, chat. It's not even a strike. Wait, Saintontas, is that a lie? That's a warning. Wait, chat, that is not even a strike, by the way. It's a warning. Wait, is this the infamous self-victimization? Bro, it wasn't even a strike. It's literally a warning, guys. You can't make this shit up. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Wait, let me play that
This is
again.
like somebody. Oh fuck! That's.
Wait, that says warning, right? It's a warning, my man. Wait, surely you couldn't be farming sympathy from your viewers thinking that you were the one in the wrong because you got a strike on your channel, right? Or is this a misrepresentation? Misspoke. Yeah, yo, YouTube. Oh, you misspoke? Or like, what's it gonna be? It's not even a warning, bro. How the hell is he able to like convince his entire audience that bro got strike for like, bro, that was his entire premise of his 1v9, by the way. That he got unlawfully striked. What was his tweet? What was his tweet? Hold up, what was his tweet? Let me try to find it over here. Yo, Saintontas. Are you good? Are you good? Wait, are you good? I mean, like, maybe you misspoke, right? Or you mistyped. Do you mistype? I mean, I know you're watching this. I mean, feel free to edit your react. Bro, I would love to see you try and react with this. Bro, I cannot wait for you to try to turn this into like a 3-hour, 4-hour long react and going through every single point. Because, okay, maybe I misrepresented Saintontas, right? Maybe I misrepresented Saintontas and he didn't mean to say a strike, right? Because maybe he misspoke. He mistyped. So I want to give like benefit of doubt. So maybe in his reaction video, he can clarify all these kind of things, right? But from what I'm seeing over here, this is a warning. And last time I checked, this is a strike. And it's not the same thing. So it ain't what it do, it is what it did.
How am I taking the trading?
How is he taking the training? That's a very, very
Misread, misspoke, misstrike, misrepresented,
interesting question. Now, for the next couple of clips, it's gonna be our most difficult endgame.
Okay, chat, this is the anomaly arbitration, guys. This is the anomaly arbitration, right? This is the high-level endgame content, only for expert tier 0 DPS. So brace yourself, chat, because we are about to reach the climax of this entire stream.
Performance as of all, where we are gonna be bordering the lines of like really sensitive topics. Actually, this one was pretty sensitive as well, but just a little bit of viewers' discretion. And the first of all is basically insinuating that Jenazad is gonna be a PDF because of E6.
And you want to know what I have to say about that? All I did was compare Maggie, a childlike character, to Rosia, another childlike character. And if you're going ahead and you're the individual that's trying to go to the next level with that, if you're trying to imply that there's a deeper meaning to that, all I said is he's a fan of Maggie and he's a fan of Rosia. That's it. And if you're an individual that's trying to take that to the next level and imply something like PDF, you're essentially saying that every fan of Maggie or every fan of Rosia is a PDF. That is literally what you're saying.
Notice how he uses the words. That is literally what you're saying. If
You, chat. You.
What you say. When in his own black and white, I said if he was a fan of Maggie, no wonder he E6 Russia.
I like how he just casually left out this last line. They are both clearly childlike. It just pretend that it doesn't exist. He even wrote it down. I said, alright, so it can't be you, it can't be me, it can't be they, it can't be anyone. I said that if it was a fan of Maggie, no wonder he E6 Russia. They are both clearly childlike. He didn't insinuate shit, bro. Alright, he didn't say that Jenna was a PDF or whatever. He only said this.
They are both clearly childlike. So he has this amazing ability to spin a narrative
he's
into
misspoke.
what
He
you
forgot.
are saying.
I see, I see.
Not what he is insinuating, but what you are saying. So he will always stay around in this like backline. That's why Twitch is an 80 carry, right? You want to stay in the backline. You don't really want to get into the battlefield, and you want to essentially insinuate things. So when they say
Bro,
what
Professor Pokke funny, bro.
you are insinuating, it's their fault. Exceptional showcase for Endgame Performance by
Alright, yo, chat, pause. Yo, y'all want to see another receipt? Because at this particular clip over here, he said he's not insinuating Jenazad as a PDF, right? That's what you said. Let's play the clip again. Hold up.
That's trying to take that to the next level and imply something like PDF that's trying to go to the next level with that.
but PDF.
So yeah, another childlike character. And if you're going ahead and you're the individual that's trying to go to the next level with that, if you're trying to imply that there's a deeper meaning to that, all I said is he's a fan of Meigi and he's a fan of Rosia. That's it. And if you're an individual that's trying to take that to the next level and imply something like PDF,
If you are the individual that is trying to take that to the next level, implying Jenna is a PDF, that's what you said, right? That's what you said, right? Or do you misspoke? Yo, Saintontas, you have exactly 10 seconds to clarify yourselves. If you're, I mean, you are definitely watching the stream. Before I drop the next file on you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 7, 4, 5. Bro, I'm just counting numbers, bro. 3, 2, 1. Is he actually banned? I don't think he is, right? Is he? He was? Oh, he was. Oh, we unbanned? Oh, shit. Oh, my bad. Wait, when did y'all unban him? Wait, when did y'all unban? Oh, shit, yo, my bad, and I'm so sorry that I banned you. Okay, oh, bro, I take ownership, I take accountability. I'm so sorry that I banned you, bro. I'm so sorry. All right, so that was my bad, right? I completely accept that I banned you, right? You should not be banned. Here you are. Is bro gonna be here? A while ago. I mean, he is 100% watching, though. Is either him or, like, his viewers and all that kind of stuff? Okay, I guess he's not here then. If that is gonna be the case, I guess there should be no issue if I reveal this right here, right? Because, okay, what you said over here is if you imply that Jenazad was a PDF, right? It's not Saintontas, it's what others imply, right? It's what others imply. So if that is going to be the case, then could you kindly just let me know what is this right here? Here? Oh my god, I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna actually show it. Wait, he's still not here. He's still not here. Okay, he's still not here. Okay, so Saintontas is claiming that he's not implying. He's not implying that Jenazad is a PDF, right? So, Mr. Saintontas, would you kindly mind explaining this? Bro, is this guy confirming that he looked up Zhao R34, screenshotting Jenazad's tweet? CZM as well, EOS? All of his chatters farming? That cannot be confirmed. So, Saintontas, would you kindly mind? I mean, you're gonna react to it later, right? How about you explain this one? What are you trying to say over here? You sent this, right? This was you. Or is there another Saintontas that I'm not aware of? It is you. He misrepresented his thoughts. Oh, yeah, I don't really know what this insinuates though. He misthought. Is that so? Yeah, I'm not too sure if that is going to. Oh, wait. Okay, just in case, if Saintontas just says, like, maybe he doesn't know what Zhao is, right? Maybe he's just like, oh, Zhao. Maybe bro is clueless on what Zhao is. If that is the case, how about this clip right here? How about this clip right here? How about this clip right here?
No, nothing is confirmed. No leaks. But I'm going to put money that this is what's going to happen. Because if you actually wanted to pull this unit...
Okay, so you do know what Zhao is then. Right? You do know what Zhao is.
You probably do belong on an FBI's most wanted list somewhere. And like...
Oh, you belong in an FBI wanted list somewhere. Oh, okay. So what is the misrepresentation, misspoke, misdirect, miscalculate? Well, what could be the case? What could be the case? Let me just hear it again one more time.
Belong on an FBI's most wanted list somewhere. You probably do belong on an FBI's most wanted list somewhere. And you probably do belong on an FBI's most wanted list somewhere. And
okay, so I'll be looking forward to that explanation as well. I know there's also another clip, something about Lakari. But I think at this point, the point is pretty obvious. So we are going to continue onwards and upwards.
you're essentially saying that every fan of Maggie or every fan of Rosia is a PDF. That is literally what you're saying.
Notice how he
He misspoke, right? He misspoke.
uses the words. That is literally what
Okay, we're gonna skip this.
wonder he E6 Rosia. They are both clearly childlike. So he has this amazing ability to spin a narrative into what you are saying. Not what he is insinuating, but what you are saying.
What
so
you
you
are
always
saying.
stay around in this like backline. That's why Twitch is an 80 carry, right? You want to stay in the backline. You don't really want to get into the battlefield, and you want to essentially insinuate things. So when they say what you are insinuating, it's their fault. Exceptional
right.
showcase for Endgame Performance by Sensei. Now, for the next clip is also going to be a little bit dark, where he suggests that one of his viewers, who is, I think, going to be banned, might do some insinuating once again that he will go to a public place with a gun or the AK-15 or 47, whatever. Just
Okay, I'm so sorry. Professor Pokke was clueless. He's a gun tourist. It's an AR-15, guys. It's an AR-15, right? And this clip was from like really long ago. It was back when Saintontas still had the long hair. But I just thought it was pretty interesting that somehow nobody... Oh my god, bro. I just realized what is missing for like the past couple of... How long has this been? Yeah, for the past like 20-ish minutes, right? Accountability, Saintontas. I don't think you've ever been held accountable. I don't even know if you understand the definition of accountability. I am basically doing you a favor because you love holding other people accountable, right? I don't think anyone actually held you accountable at least as much as I have until today. And I genuinely have no idea how no one held you accountable for the clip that I'm about to show. But you know what? Showing I am.
let's just take a look at the clip.
Guys, I feel like we have to unban him, because if we don't, he's going to find another hobby, and I feel like that one might involve an AR-15 and a public gathering space. Like, Jesus Christ. Offensive? You said I would... Oh, I didn't say that. Whoa.
He didn't say that.
Whoa, hold up.
He did not say that.
I did not say that. Whoa. I did not say that.
Whoa.
Holy moly.
Whoa.
Are we just making stuff up right now? Oh, boy. So now we're trying to mass report after making stuff up? You said he would get an AR-15 and bring it to a public gathering. Yeah, are shooting ranges not public?
Yep, he was insinuating a shooting range, guys. Alright, he was... So, like, these people, they are the ones misrepresenting Saintontas, which I'm pretty sure you guys have heard like a billion times by now. He always uses this argument, right? You are misrepresenting Saintontas because he never wants to be represented in the first place, bruh. He intentionally leaves everything up to his insinuation, and if you say anything that goes against him, oh, it's your fault because you misrepresented. That's why he's tier 0, right? That's anything.
Isn't a public shooting range kind of one of the only places you can bring an AR-15?
So, notice what he did. He insinuated if you don't unban him, he might go to a public place with an AR-15. And then once he got caught by his viewers, what
Bro,
he
remember,
was
remember the self-victimization, right? The self-victimization. After you cast your skill enough, you'll get the additional damage. You get a caught debuff. You know what I'm saying? At 25% HP. This is basically when he was at 25% HP, getting caught. And frankly, bro could have outed, but he didn't out. He was saving out for another year. You know what I'm saying?
insinuating. Whoa, like an ambulance. Whoa. It's like he never ever said that, which he didn't on paper. Right?
He didn't.
Insinuated it.
He didn't.
So he can turn the narrative into exactly what he wants, and you are the one that is misrepresenting his arguments. Because that's not what he said. What he actually meant to say was bring it to a public shooting range.
Yeah.
Because that's definitely...
I just want to really make sure that you are held accountable, right? Just, you know, to be fair, right? Because you really love holding other creators accountable. So let's just hear it again, right? Just so that there will be no confusion, right? No misrepresentation. This is what you said, word for word, bar for bar.
He's gonna find another hobby, and I feel like that one might involve an AR-15 and a public gathering space. Like, Jesus Christ.
Okay, to be fair, he didn't say gathering. He didn't say public gathering. He said public gathering. All right, so gathering, right?
Expensive? You said I would... Oh, I didn't say that. Whoa.
He didn't say that.
Whoa, hold up.
He did not say that.
I did not say that.
Yep, so that is pretty much the clip. Very good. Just making sure that we are going to be accountable, right? Very nice. We are now going to move on into this particular clip. But I need everyone... Wait, is it this clip?
For the next clip, it's gonna be a little bit more straightforward. He doesn't really insinuate it anymore. He just straight up says...
Oh, wait, okay,
that
not yet.
the entire kerfuffle in the past couple of days...
Not yet.
All the bad guys, right? All of the other CCs that has been like ganging up on him, they are basically Nazis. So let's take a look.
Like, do these guys feel like they're Nazis? Like the Nazis back in 1942, is this what they felt like? Because, like, you're just being the bad guys.
The bad
You're
guys!
just openly being the bad guys, and you
They
know
are the
you're
bad
the bad
guys, chat! Bro, he outing, bro. He's gonna out. They are the bad guys! How can you guys be the bad guys? Oh my goodness.
The other CCs.
You know you're the bad guys.
The bad guys. Oh my
other
god.
CCs are the bad guys.
Unacceptable.
Very important.
Unacceptable. Oh my goodness.
He explicitly says they are a Nazi. He said, is this what they felt like?
Right? Okay, yeah, once again, he did not call them a Nazi, right? So he said if they felt like, right? Very, in case you guys misrepresent Saintontas, he didn't call them that, right? Listen very closely to his choice of words and another one day.
Do you notice the subtlety? He never ever says it directly. Is this what they felt like? Felt like a Nazi from back in those days. Not his words. What they might be feeling. Very exceptional performance. And then now we're gonna be moving on to a little bit towards the end of our entire lesson over here. First of which is gonna be his Epstein edit, which
right.
Okay. In case you guys haven't seen it.
Okay.
This
Yeah.
isn't even
Okay, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this before. You guys have probably seen it
the
before.
full list. There's still more people.
You guys probably saw this before already.
Do you guys remember this dude?
Yo, chat. Surely Saintontas wouldn't red out like a Twitch, right? Like he wouldn't cast Q and go invisible, right? Surely he wouldn't crop that part out of it because it's his own video, right? Surely he would have never made an edit to crop out that part of the Epstein file edit so that people can't find what the hell we are gonna be saying in the future if he actually wants to come back and accountability him his ass, right? So I think the video is probably still up. Let me see if I can take a peek over here. Okay, so this was the video. 2025 was insane. Right? This was the video. Okay.
This isn't even the full list. There's still more people.
Okay.
You guys remember this? Isn't even the full list. There's still more people. Do you guys remember?
Oh shit, bro, it just magically disappeared. Oh shit, wait, Saintontas, that is crazy. Oh, so you never posted this? Oh, so that was not you then. That was not you. Wait, if this was not you, bro, I apologize, bro. Bro, I'm so sorry. I just assumed that this was the same video, right?
is
But it's not there anymore.
the full list. There's still more people.
Okay, so this is not you. This is not you, right? Because clearly, as we can see right here, it is no longer there.
For this dude, even the full list. There's still more people. Do you guys remember?
Ah, I see. Oh, he misuploaded. He misuploaded. I see. So, I guess this is not Saintontas, guys. Okay, if this is not Saintontas, I retract this statement, right? I apologize. I'm so sorry for saying this was your video because clearly it is not your video, right? This was someone else. I'm sorry, right? This not him. Yeah, that's not
I
him.
don't know what he said because he didn't say anything. Once again, he never said anything. But he directly inserts a Epstein edit following up with a Ryuuku Sensei. Do you remember who this guy is? So what did he say? Nothing. It was just
Nothing.
edit. Nothing. He didn't say anything. But if you say what he's insinuating, then that's on you. You are misrepresenting Saintontas.
Okay, but again, to clarify, I withdraw this clip because it clearly doesn't apply to Saintontas, right? That was not his video. It is an agenda, right? An agenda to basically push a narrative against Saintontas. He has never ever had that upload in his entire life because, bro, Saintontas stands on his business, right? Bro, he can 1v9, bro. Right, bro, I think that was your thumbnail, right? That was your thumbnail. Right, hold up. Let's just take a peek over here. Okay, I'm not sure what the fuck that was. Right, so this was they lost a 1v9. This is you. Right, so I don't think someone that won a 1v9 would go back and change their videos. So I retract my statement. This is not Saintontas. Let's move on.
And speaking about his own edits, here is another edit in which he directly uses a 9/11 transition for his own content. This face is pretty much gonna be one of the terrorists, which, you know, I've just censored, but it is not censored just in case, you know, there's any bad things. But yes, this is a real transition on his own videos, just showing, I don't know, either him or his editors is gonna be doing this kind of kerfuffle.
Because this might not be Saintontas, right? Maybe Saintontas didn't want this, but his editor went ahead and edited it. So to be completely fair to Saintontas, maybe he didn't know. It was his editor's fault. So, completely fair, we don't know if it's him.
Very, very interesting. Now, for the next clip,
Okay, wait.
just to get a little bit serious,
Okay, chat. We are about to reach our finale, our climax. This is it, right? I need everybody to lock the fuck in. This is not a joke. Don't make any jokes about this. I'm for real. No. There's just no joking, right? Just no joking. This is a very, 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 very sensitive topic. And frankly speaking, I didn't even want to use it because it might be career ending. But I feel like it's pretty fair because I can't actually believe this went on for so long and nobody held him accountable. He never knew what are consequences. And that is honestly the reason why I edited it. Because, like, I think it has been pretty clear for, like, the past 1 year. Saintontas doesn't know what is the definition of limits. He has no limit. He's like a Saiyan, bro. Right? He has no limits. And he will just keep adding more and more and more and more and more. So, in a sense, this is literally, bro, I know you won't believe this, Saintontas, but like, this is literally for your own good. I am going to hold you accountable so you know there are some things you never ever cross as a content creator. Hopefully you still have a career after this, right? Because, bro, I am just... Alright. So I wouldn't say that your career is over. I will hope that you still have a career, but I think this needs to be brought up. And it baffles me how no one has ever held you accountable for this. So one last time, no jokes. This is some very, very serious shit. So let's go.
yes, this one is really, really disturbing. And I think probably one of the most disturbing clips out of everything I've listed over here. I think the cringes was the fourth one. But this is definitely the most disturbing. Where he basically insinuated that the death of this Zenless Zone Zero cosplayer from last time, it would not have happened if it was in Water Waves. So he is essentially using this person's passing as an opportunity.
Yo, boys, if anyone says any joke, just ban them. This is not joking matter, right? This is not a joke. If anyone says something crazy, just instantly ban them. To incite Gacha tribalism, which I think it's a little bit crazy, but let's take a look at the clip.
If she was a Wuthering Waves player, I think the idea is that she wouldn't get bullied into whatever happened. Like, that's the implication, because Hoyoverse's communities are literally the most toxic. And so the answer that John Seaman would probably give to your question is, that's invalid, because if she was doing Wuwa cosplay, she'd still be alive. Because she wouldn't have gotten bullied, because the Wuwa community, on the record,
if the he couldn't even finish his sentence. Because the Wuwa community, on the record, he could not even finish his sentence after realizing in his mind just how absurd of the statement is going to be. There's no jokes, no nothing here. I just thought that this was an insane exposure to how his character is going to be like. And the fact that nobody kind of really just talked about it, and especially on Rug. No more. So, if you do have an explanation for your React video, it better be a good one. You are using someone's passing to insinuate that Wuthering Waves community is better than Hoyo communities. Someone that literally ended their own life. And it's a way for you to push your agendas for Gacha tribalism. And the reason why bro even brought it up is also because of John Seaman. Because he was the one that started that whole thing, right? If you guys know who John Seaman is, he was the one that basically got that post out. He literally quote retweeted that news. And obviously he got like destroyed, right? Even Saintontas went like, oh my god, bro, John Seaman, that's fucked up, right? Even Saintontas went ahead and like say that's bad. But here you are. This is not John Seaman. That's you. That is you. And at the end of the day, right? How the hell are you still in such close contact with John Seaman after these kind of things are being used as a way to push your agenda for Gacha tribalism? And frankly speaking, if I didn't like just stay in my lane and play my games and everything, right, this probably would just have never gotten picked up by anyone that at least have enough influence to hold you accountable. So, Saintontas, I'm about to reach the end of this react. This is the second last clip anyways. This is the second last clip, right? It is really, really time to take a step back and you need to chill. I mean, you should have chilled a very long time ago. But the fact that you have not chilled, because this incident happened for quite a while back, right? You haven't chilled. In fact, you have been going on and on and on and on and on because you have more viewers. You have more viewers, you have more subs, you have more influence, right? Hey, that's you, right? Hold up. That's you. You will never, ever, ever stop until you see the consequences. That's what I have to say. Let's wrap up this video. So, and now this is gonna be our last clip, which is gonna be the kind of reason for Arknights Endfield, where he essentially compared not having an opinion on the Arknights Endfield gacha is the same as not having an opinion on the Holocaust.
If you don't want to have an opinion about Arknights gacha, this is like not having an opinion about the Holocaust.
Most people would say it's bad, or it shouldn't have happened. And if you're seen as someone saying, it's not that big of a deal, I don't care about it. Ooh, that would kind of get you in some trouble, wouldn't it? That would kind of get you into some trouble.
So not having an opinion on Arknights Endfield Gacha would kind of get you into some trouble when he used the comparison to that of not having an opinion on the Holocaust. And I think class has gone on for long enough. This has been almost 1 hour recording at this point. I just want y'all to know, this was like really a while back when I was like touring Europe during my student exchange. Hold up, let me try to find the picture. If I can see, I can find a picture over here. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. See if I can find it real quick. Chat. Okay, I'm not sure if y'all can see. I've been there. I've been to Auschwitz at Poland. And it was one of those things that I just kind of want to see for myself. Because I'm a little bit of like I'm a history student, right? So I actually went to Auschwitz and visited the place. And these are real things, by the way. These are real things. So if Saintontas is just never, ever going to be held accountable, the next time something like this happens again, it might not just be from MrPokke. It might be from like way bigger content creators that have way more of a reach than me. And if that actually happens, Saintontas, I think you are a little bit cooked. Because at the end of the day, all right, you know, like we keep saying all this, like, bro, MrPokke is not a very big like streamer or like content creator, right? I have like barely 200k subs and all that kind of things. I'm not some 2 million YouTuber or everything, but like, bro, if you keep doing this, and if one day somebody out there that has way more of a reach than I do reacted to this kind of shit and just keep doing it, yep, that's it. I would come to the end with one last thing. Just like how I started, this is how we're gonna end. They hate me because they ain't me. Yep, I just wanted to end this off like a little bit because that was like, bro, those last two was like, it was pretty depressing, but I just want to end it off on like a slightly lighter note.
You want to know why? You want to know the truth about the matter? Right? Like, that's like it. It's literally Sweetly, Bob, Brax, and then MrPokke and MrPokke and Jenazad at every event, and they all suck. They're trash. Remember, this is the guy saying, I'm using fallacies. Right? The thing is, this just leads me to believe that Pokke's retarded and his entire editing team is retarded. Whatever's being peddled over here are literally retarded children. And then to see this guy proceed to go ahead and weaponize my fucking kindness. He's weaponizing my fucking kindness. I don't care anymore. Go fuck yourself. Get farmed, retard. Thanks for the $500, dipshit. Because how do you take an act of kindness from somebody who's just trying to not ruin you and then use that against them? Go fuck yourself. Arikado, this is your future, brother. Get one good drama farm bid and then, well, good luck. Good luck with the rest of your life. I'm afraid that watching the same video that he made is going to give me secondhand alcoholism.
That I felt I wanted to truly settle down in.
You got secondhand alcoholism. Congrats. Someone's about to get real offline in CN. Somebody about to get real offline in CN with these dudes. What a bitch. What a nasty, vile fucking cunt. What? I cannot believe this. Are you serious? She's out here making a joke out of me getting sexually harassed. And because this isn't happening to Capstream, all the people that hate me are unemployed. You know, CJ is a convicted criminal, right? He has admitted it on his stream. He has been convicted. He's a convicted criminal for fighting people. Next time you try to height shame me, I'm gonna bring Lily into it. You won't like that one, bucko. Hey, you talk about my height, I'll talk about our girlfriend. Because you do realize I could if I wanted to, right? So it's like a little bit odd to see him like talking so big when he is physically the most pathetic person I've probably seen in my life. He looks like E.T. Bro, what's wrong with you? Nah, report the shit out of this, bro. What the fuck? Ew, 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 ew. You gross as shit.
Oh my god, I should probably drop slur. Honestly, I probably actually justified to drop a slur or two. This is like somebody getting raped and they go to jail. I'm just gonna be honest, that's what it is. I don't fucking care. That is what it is.
Guys, I feel like we have to unban him, because if we don't, he's gonna find another hobby, and I feel like that one might involve an AR-15 and a public gathering space. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, do these guys feel like they're Nazis? Like the Nazis back in 1942, is this what they felt like? Because, like, you're just being the bad guys.
If you don't want to have an opinion about Arknights Gacha, this is like not having an opinion about the Holocaust. Most people say it's bad, or it shouldn't have happened. And if you're seen as someone saying, it's not that big of a deal, I don't care about it. Oh, that would kind of get you in some trouble, wouldn't it? That would kind of get you into some trouble. All I said is he's a fan of Megi and he's a fan of Rosia. That's it. And if you're an individual that's trying to take that to the next level and imply something like PDF, you're essentially saying that every fan of Megi or every fan of Rosia is a PDF. That is literally what you're saying. Thing is, this isn't even the full list. There's still more people.
To be fair, this doesn't exist, chat. Scratch this. This is not his. This is not his.
Do you guys remember this dude? Yeah, nobody really does.
And with that,
If she was a Wuthering Waves player, I think the idea is that she wouldn't get bullied into whatever happened. Like, that's the implication, because Hoyoverse's communities are literally the most toxic. And so the answer that John Seaman would probably give to your question is, that's invalid, because if she was doing Wuwa cosplay, she'd still be alive. Because she wouldn't have gotten bullied, because the Wuwa community... You want to know why? You want to know the truth about the matter? It's because they ate me. They hate me because they ate me.
So with that, we've come to the end of our full Saintontas free-to-play.
else, Mr. Iru, you will be getting $5 for that. Thank you for the montage. That was crazy good. That was legitimately crazy good.
guide
Thank
for
you.
his best rotations, team comps, as well as Endgame
That was my first
Performance.
time seeing that, by the way. That was
Let
the
me
first
know
time seeing
what you guys think in the comments below. I'll be looking forward to take a look at how it's gonna be like. All the best for Gacha pools, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.
that. Chat, with that, we have come to the end of our Saintontas full guide. And I am going to be ending my react over here. As of this moment, I think there has been a lot of scrambling, right? A lot of panic attacks happening in your community right now. Because the guy that is your son, right? Like, I am your son, right? Hold up. Let me just play that again one more time. Let's play it again one more time. Oh, wait. Is it here? Hold up. Is it here? All right. This is the guy. All right,
And
your
after
son.
the call out, I don't know if Pokke has it in him. I don't think Pokke is ever going to mention my name ever again. I don't think Pokke is ever going to mention my name ever again because I am his father. I am Pokke father. And he knows it.
Yep. Looking forward to the response video. And chat, this is day 0. Before I end off, like I mentioned, for every single day that Saintontas doesn't issue me a public apology, as well as removing every single video about me on his channel, as well as not mentioning my name on his channel ever again, I drop 1 react. Like I said, I have 50. I'll keep dropping them every single day until that happens. If this isn't enough, there will be way more. Bye-bye.